All right,
Okay, I'm good.
started. Okay, I started recording right when you said that. I think
The answer is 5,276.
5,270 for all of our viewers. He was rolling 100 dice at the same time. Now
What
you know.
dice though? D20s,
Yeah,
D100s?
please,
D100.
What do we look?
please do. Of course, the D100
I
classic.
actually rolled 4 of them.
Okay, that's not 100. Well, I guess it's a
No,
D1.
no, no, I
It's
rolled
D1.
100 D100s 4 times.
Oh,
You're a
I got
villain.
5,582, 5,544, 5,010, 5,276.
So that's how much damage Geoffrey takes. Instantly as he no. We're catching up with our group in episode 26, Light Macay, who is not Little Mac, and Detroyet, who is I can't
listen, I
he's
never
unlike
said he
any other.
was. You're just making this up.
Light Macay. I just am shocked I didn't notice. Like little light, you're just using synonyms. I don't know how that got past the old radar. But you just got done talking to Peter Savage, who is an older gentleman with gray hair, I believe. Told you he was going to retire from the military, but hadn't, and had quite a bit of information about the state of Coruscant for you. And now you're figuring out what your next move is.
Uh-huh.
That's it. That's all I got. You're in the middle of a city square. You done talking to the guy?
So, Geoffrey, what do you think we should be doing? Oh, where'd you find that?
He's eating a dirty piece of chicken on the ground.
Oh. But you know what?
What was his
I've been
voice?
there.
It was annoying to do. I remember that.
I don't know. You're the guy. Dealer's poison.
Dealer's poison.
I keep making it too high pitch. Hold on.
Are you what?
I think he's practicing before he unveils it.
Can't remember. I can't remember what it was.
Last session, someone asked Light something, and I had to take a full 5 seconds to process in my brain what he was gonna sound like.
Yeah,
Like,
heroic. That one is.
What'd you ask him?
What did you ask him?
I asked him what we should do next.
Oh, I'm not sure. That's wrong. Hold on.
That's what you,
I'm
dude,
turning
that
you
chicken
down.
did
You're blowing your mic out, bro.
Did I move my gain knob?
I don't know.
Did it scrape your throat going down when you were eating it? Was there like glass in there or something?
No, hold on. I think I know what happened.
Yeah.
I bet CS:GO made my
Oh,
microphone
that's
100
totally what it did. Yep.
levels
See.
back to 75, please.
Oh my gosh,
Whoa.
it was so quiet. And you know,
There.
I'm over here trying to get my my limiter to work on my mic capture. It's just
Is that better?
not.
By the time we actually get started here, John's gonna be back.
Yeah, well, you know, technically we have started. Recording's rolling. The first
I know, I know.
3 minutes are botched. It's over.
What is a gamer not found?
What? Yeah? Are you gonna look up what you sound like in the video? So that you can answer the question, what should we do next?
Hey, Detroyet, what do you think we should do next?
I'm eating carrots.
We're all eating something.
Well,
I'm
it is-
eating ice cream.
It is afternoon. Where did Light get ice cream?
I don't know where Light got ice cream, but I'll.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, it is afternoon, so you would have needed to, you know, take off one of your rations. Apparently, Detroit's living on carrots. Geoffrey just picked up a piece of dirty chicken on the ground.
I'm eating carrots in real life.
Yeah, but that means Detroit's
Again?
Think about it. Also,
Alright,
what is it?
It's not the same as last time.
The last time Nick was eating carrots in a Discord call lasted forever.
Okay.
Oh,
I
'cause yeah,
was
I only
deafened,
have
but
one more.
I have the voice now.
Okay.
You gonna unveil it?
Is he still answering what we're going to do next?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. You guys are the experts here.
That is what he sounded
Oh my
like.
god.
I can
I'm gonna
confirm.
ban.
I remember.
I had to watch. I had to watch the video.
Kicking him out of the server.
Hey, Well, we could ask around some more, or I don't know. I mean, I guess we should just head for Coruscant. Like, that's our goal anyway.
Let's put our heads down and search for clues.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Roll for searching for clues.
What clues you searching for there, buddy?
I don't know, more people.
More people. All right. Let's...
Maybe get like another guy, see if the story's the same,
Okay.
and the guy didn't just lie to us.
All right. Interesting.
After that huge and phoned up, what if he was just lying through his teeth?
Can you imagine how hilarious that would be?
We can't trust this guy. We live in a pulse bouldergate world.
Oh, that last piece of floor chicken was really good.
Okay.
We need to get rid of this
What
guy.
did you get on your roll? First of all, what are you rolling? Are you on perception?
That is a good question.
Did you roll anything yet?
No, I was eating carrots.
Okay. Roll a perception.
I'm working on it.
Okay. I'm not gonna.
How do you
Listen,
open
the guy hasn't played.
programs?
Guy hasn't played D&D forever.
Just know that you're walking north, so the entire map will.
Which one's the
slip
20?
underneath your feet? What?
Where am I? There I am. Oh no, that's two of them. Alright, good. Roll. I don't have hardware acceleration on. This is the worst mistake of my life.
Classic. Been there, done that.
13.
13. All right, you're looking around, attempting to see if there's anyone else that sticks out. You make your way to the main road going north to south in the town, making your way north, avoiding some carriages, passing by some of the more important buildings. Eventually, you wind up outside of the Guild of Heroes or something, whatever it's called. Guild of Champions or something stupid. That's probably buried in my notes somewhere. What is it, John? That's what I thought. It's the Guild of Champions. I was 100% right. I love how he knows. Alright. You wander outside the Guild of Champions. Traffic is a little bit more dense here. You haven't noticed anyone that seems to be sticking out of the ordinary. Most of the homeless and the other dregs are not around the center city. What is happening here is advertising for more Coliseum fights. Someone on a stage in a green jester outfit, a young man, you think, kind of hard to tell, is screaming, "Oh, it's gonna be the match of the century tonight in the Dome. As good as Crockers versus what?" You can't even tell what names he's saying. You didn't roll high enough on perception. They're not real names. They're performer names, so they just go right over your head. He's almost incomprehensible.
Hey, Swing Bimbarg.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what are your pronouns?
Are you just yelling that
Sure.
to the guy?
Fucking
All right.
pronouns!
He doesn't know that you're talking to him.
Darn.
Pronouns invading our fantasy world!
Well, you said it was. You think it's a man hard to tell. You
He
gotta
rolled
ask.
a 13 on perception. You didn't roll
Yeah,
perception. to be fair.
Listen, it's more of an. It's not really like a. Is it a what gender it is? It's more of like it's a freaking blob. It's a blob on the horizon.
It's either like a 20-some-year-old woman or a tall, lanky 14-year-old boy. Who can really tell? You know?
Yeah, I also do have that problem where I walk up to women and think they're small boys.
Let's clip that. Clip that one for later. This is black.
All right, I'll F.
Hey, at least you don't walk up to small boys and think they're women, right?
Right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. They make movies about that.
Now,
They made a little TV show.
you haven't
Jesse
seen-
McCray.
haven't seen much else. I believe I gotta ask: is Detroyet in his Zara Guard uniform?
I would imagine so.
Great.
Unless logically we've come across some other amount of outfits, which I don't really think we have.
No, not yet.
I don't think he would have really changed.
All right.
Though it wouldn't be pristine.
Let's see.
I guess I also would be wearing those colors.
Well, where are you from? Why would you be wearing the Zara outfit?
Isn't he from? Wait, never mind.
Light Macay
He's
is
not that.
No, he's not from that unit at all.
He's not one of the guys. He's not one
He
of
was
the boys.
labeled as green, so
Did you have
write
his
that down.
backstory growing up in Terror? I don't remember. Is this your city?
No,
Was it Quinning Creek?
southeast.
Quinning Creek, yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
Macay
yeah.
owns the
That-
whole
that
city?
makes sense. No. This is
It's
not
his
Yeah,
city.
this is
He's got
my
the key.
city.
He's got the
England
key
is
to the
his
city.
No. I can't actually. You failed. No perception check. What's your passive perception, Detroit? Probably not great. Same with light, I'm guessing. Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Solid 10.
All right. You guys continue walking. Is there any particular area you want to investigate? Right now, you're in the upper city in the wealthier districts, and there doesn't seem to be much going on here. I don't have a map, so I'm gonna have to deal with it. But thoughts, ideas.
I mean,
East.
okay, east.
East, and my headphones have lost audio in the left ear again, in the right ear.
Yeah, that's because I moved all your audio to the east.
You sure did.
No, that was actually a stroke.
I'm gonna sit here
Oh.
fiddling with it for multiple seconds. I don't want to.
No, this is our ad sponsored
What a great
Lego
session
battle
we're having.
section.
Nothing's
We're
going
having
wrong.
a great time.
I'm about to make it through my last 6 carrots
Oh,
here.
the audio
So.
magically came back. Yay! What do I have? I don't think I even have a map of Terrabor. I have, like, notes of key sections in the city. Where even is that document?
It's just a carrot that's
Terrabor?
like a finger.
Terrabor.
Gosh, why do I feel like we had like a slight map, but not really?
I don't have a map. I have a location of a noble house that's important. The Guild of Champions in the center city.
There was
He just
there
said to
was
go.
like
You said to go east, right? Oh, so you're headed to the port. Okay, got it. Yeah. I
Sure,
got this. I
yeah.
got this. East is the port. That's easy. All right. You find yourself down by a dock area. It's pretty slim. Not only is it slim, but the docks are in fact locked off. Upon approach, you are stopped by a Terrabor guard who says, "No further this way. Docks are locked off to commoners."
Oh,
Okay. Turns around.
why,
Alright.
well, why is that?
Problems. Trouble. Keep your head down and go the other way.
What kind of problem?
Problems you'll not. Problems you don't need to know about.
Okay. I'm just curious, man. I'm not trying to,
He's just
I'm
looking
trying
at
to
you
be-
disapprovingly.
a nuisance or anything. I'm just wondering what's in that direction that we're not allowed to go to. It's the water, right?
He's staring at you angrily.
All right. I guess I'll go with Detroit away.
Alright. So, you've been stopped from going to the actual dock area itself. Upon turning around, one guard stops in front of you and looks at Detroit and says, "You. That's Zara uniform. What are you doing here?
This is.
What are you with Lucine?"
Bastard of
Nah.
deception.
Found this.
Found it?
Found it.
Where do you find it?
On the road.
Okay.
Had it for like a month.
Roll deception.
I'm rolling. I still didn't turn on hardware acceleration. What a mistake.
Uh-huh. You have to beat a very high roll.
Well, that's not good.
What'd
I'm
you
pretty
get?
sure. Hold on, I gotta scroll back to my notes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, no, I got like an 11.
Yeah, well, you had to beat a 5 on insight. Garland, found it, huh? Yeah. What, did you kill a guy for it?
No, I don't kill people.
Oh, that's lame. So you really just found it, huh?
I just like walk around in the wilderness and like make maps
Yeah.
of things.
Watch yourself. That outfit might draw undue attention here.
I don't have any other outfits.
Okay, well, that's not my problem. I've said my piece.
See ya.
Uh-huh. Alright. looking around, you eventually do see a small collection of soldiers wearing the Coruscare military outfits, chilling at a table in an open area by the docks. That's not a table. That's a table.
Table. Table. Table. Table. Table. Table.
You peek at them just through an alley that is about to materialize in front of your faces. Watch this. That's a building. Building. Check this out. Alley. Check this out. Building.
Incredible.
Now watch this. This is where it gets shocking. Building. Stone pathway. Alley.
Whoa.
Check it. Courtyard. Grass. Watch this. Finishing touches here. Crates.
It's in the crates.
Be amazed.
My gosh, I didn't know what was going on, but as soon as those crates showed up,
You understood.
I understood. Build a man for him.
So, you notice their uniform. They are soldiers from Coruscare.
Well, let's go talk with them.
Alright. Who's taking point? Who's taking point?
Geoffrey
I think it is impossible to have worse charisma than I do unless you guys really went hard.
I have an 8.
You have an 8.
I also have an 8.
Alright, what's John?
You know-
Geoffrey's got a 10!
You know,
He's a
Geoffrey
cover.
is 10 at every stat.
Yes, sir.
So, what is he doing?
He's the most regular guy.
We want to talk to these guys. You don't have to take the lead. It's just
Be
you could.
human.
You could.
That's all you
He's
have to
got
do.
this. He's got this.
Be human.
So we're just gonna figure out information about anything.
About Coruscare. What's going on? You don't gotta do it if you don't want to.
You're warming up. No, I like the idea that you like stop in the alley, you're like, Geoffrey, you want to talk to these guys? And he's getting like social anxiety beforehand.
He's a little guy.
He's like, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this.
I gotta impress the others.
How are you? Hey guys, what's up? Oh, I'm doing good as well.
All right, he's gonna walk up.
All right.
Instantly killed.
Before.
It's crazy.
Before you are
Trap.
2 humans, a lizard folk in.
All right, it's over. I can't handle it.
You can't handle lizard folk.
I didn't expect there to be a green guy.
All right, hold up.
You go on.
Wait, hold up. Okay, got it. All right, 2 humans, standard Coruscare guard outfit. I don't know if you know what that looks like, but either Detroit or Light did. A lizard folk who appears to be in similar garb, but isn't wearing the standard helmet and has some kind of cloth sash with javelins above his chest plate. And then a Goliath, who has what appears to be a tailor-made suit of armor and is a full rank, likely, judging by the insignia on his chest plate, a full rank above the others.
We sent him in there to die.
The Goliath notices you. It appears that they're playing a game of cards. Roll? Yeah, should I even make you roll for this? Do you play cards, Geoffrey?
No,
Ah, you don't know what the heck they're playing.
it goes over his head.
All right, great. Oh, that's not what I want. I want Goliath. The Goliath.
You're throwing
sort of-
cards at him now?
The Goliath peers at you, looking over, and seeming to wait to see if you're going to talk. And his gaze, the 2 human soldiers turn their gaze around to see what has just come up behind them. You need
Hey.
something. Yes. Social hacks, make a wisdom save, Geoffrey. You get a wisdom save.
Nat 20.
Whoa! You overcome all social anxiety. You have advantage on any of your next persuasion, deception, or insight rolls.
Hello, gentlemen.
You need something?
I don't know what to ask him.
As for his wallet.
What?
take his money.
Reach for a service weapon.
You're not
Are you
here.
gentlemen from Korsker?
Yeah.
What's the news from up there?
Should we get
News.
their autograph?
Go witness it yourself. City's rubble.
You know what did it?
Somewhat. Looked like fireballs raining from the sky. Not much we could do to protect it. We don't have many casters to deal with that kind of carnage. We were all acting as firemen for quite some time, and I have the burns to show it. And he rolls up one of his sleeves and unveils a series of fairly intense second and third degree burns.
Wow, that's intense.
I was built for
My,
the cold, not for the heat.
My buddies here, they're adventurers. They're sent up here to try to figure out, what's going on and what help they can give. I figure they might want to talk to you.
Well, I witnessed many of the events, as did, all of us here. Turner and Clancy. Kilfos here was off on the hunt at the time and came back to everything up in smoke. The lizard folk just snarls at you and licks his lips.
Charming. All right, he turns to Detroyet and Macay. All right, you guys are up.
He's transferring his advantage from his nat 20 to you. You get advantage on any perception, insight, whatever your checks are. Boys.
Hey, we're trying to figure out what happened up at Korsker. We're trying to gather some information before heading up there. That's all. I thought he was gonna handle the whole thing, but
Not much to say, outside of the monstrosity raining down the fireballs, which appeared to be some kind of flying ship, much similar to one that I had seen in the interior of the castle. Cat's out of the bag on that one, I suppose. We were harboring an individual that may have drawn undue attention. I am now regretting our decision to harbor this individual. Can't really say much more than that.
interesting. You said there was only the one ship?
That I saw. Could have been more. It was an overcast day. Was bobbing in and out of the clouds. Flying very high up. Looked so small, but I knew that it was massive to be dropping that kind of destruction.
When you say you were like harboring someone, do you mean like were they like a prisoner of war, or were they like some sort of government official? Were they
can't
like
do anything to reveal their identity, but it's someone who allegedly was with the group that attacked us.
$1.
What their role is now is even above my pay grade. Not that I'm getting paid anymore.
The copper piece will leak the information.
Detroit? How do you spell allegedly?
Alleged. A-L-J. The.
I'm just might have been with the enemy.
Draw a
All
ledge. We'll remember it.
Well, is there anything we should be looking out for as we head up there? Anything we're gonna run into that we might need to avoid?
You're planning on making your way to the city.
Yeah.
Don't trust anyone.
Missed. Anyway,
Write that down.
got it. I wrote it down.
Good job.
What
See ya.
what do you mean specifically by that? Are people gonna like try to rob us or something, or you mean like they're gonna lie to us?
There's a conspiracy.
Oh,
I can't say much on the matter, as again, things are locked down, but what I'm allowed to say is be on your guard. Heck, I think Turner here was planning on heading north soon anyway. We're not much of a band anymore. I'm not exactly a Not exactly a... Gosh, what's the word for someone when they abandon the battle? Help. This is a call for
Deserter?
help. Oof, deserter. Not exactly a deserter, but my commander is
Patty.
no longer with us, and our chain of command hasn't been set up again. And Turner here is, well, just,
Cringe.
he may want to accompany you. I suppose I could. Are you boys heading there now?
Yeah, I mean, we were just kind of, wandering around trying to gather information before we head up, but we've already got
I
a lot
see.
of good information.
I was planning on heading there after rest tonight, but I could shift my schedule. I'm not exactly busy nowadays. Clancy, you want to join us? Clancy, a very nondescript, clean-shaven, pale individual human, says nothing but shrugs as if to say, yeah, why not? Well, what do you say two more join your ranks?
Hey, sure.
All right, deal.
Wait a minute. Hold on. You said don't trust anyone. Can we trust you?
Yeah, you can trust me.
Write that down. We can trust them.
Gotcha.
What's your passive insight?
It's either 9 or 10.
Great.
But we have advantage, don't we?
I'm on passive.
Well, if you have advantage, it adds 5 to your passive.
Oh, does it? Oh, crap. Okay. The lizard folk doesn't trust anyone at this table.
It's not true.
Fascinating.
Except maybe the Goliath. You can't tell how he feels about the Goliath. But he's been eyeing up the humans weird. Couldn't tell first if it was just like a thing where he likes to taste of human flesh, because when he looked at Geoffrey, that was like, meal. But
Of
the
course.
way he's looking at these guys, it's not.
This man is a snack.
Always has been.
In more ways than one.
No.
He looks like, if you looked at him, he looks like he would be worth maybe 200 calories.
That's right, Geoffrey. He's a twig, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
He's
Well.
not enough XP to level up.
Can I, without saying anything, can I shoot like eyes at the lizard folk to be like, I'm picking up on something?
You're gonna shoot
You
a guy?
Yeah. You shoot eyes at him, and he glances at you, and he kind of squints at you, and then his eyes dart back to Turner. He doesn't say anything, but he knows you know that you know he knows. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He knows that
Conveniently,
we know.
Goliath gets up and says, "Gentlemen, you're no longer under my control, in which case, I suppose you're free to stick around, play a game or two, or head out at your leisure. I, myself, am going to get a cold one." And then he goes over to one of the crates.
And you have the tall boy.
Now, Turner says, "I don't know if you're ready to head out immediately, but if we're moving today, I'm going to pick my stuff up from my tent. I'll be back. Clance and I are ready to go whenever you are. I got some unresolved
sounds
business
good.
up there." All right. And then they conveniently head out. Now the lizard folk looks around.
You're gonna pull up a chair.
He immediately beckons for you to sit.
I pull up a chair. I'm sitting
Oh, okay,
down. I'm
good,
going.
sure. All right. The Goliath is currently digging through crates, looking for a good wine to peruse. And the lizard folk leans in and says, "I know how many of them are real, but a lot of them aren't real. Fake meat. Can taste it in their blood. Smell it. Not human. The Goliath, I can't tell."
Talking about freaking aliens?
That's perhaps the most ominous thing I've ever been told.
I do not know how I will recover from this.
Don't trust them. They don't smell human. Your friend over there smells lovely.
Oh,
Geoffrey might want to stand back a little more.
All right. He throws down his cards and leans back as the Goliath makes his way back to the table and says, "A nice red for the day." And then he starts pouring wine into a goblet. slams it down, ignoring all social conventions, and drains it extremely quickly.
Yo, my guy.
You boys sticking around for a game of cards?
What do you think, boys?
Yeah,
I don't know how to play cards.
I got this. Put me in,
All right.
coach.
So is it all you guys jumping in this card game? Except Geoffrey?
Oh yeah.
Great.
Sure.
What in the world do I honestly just roll a d20? Whoever takes the highest
All right,
wins
Nick.
the hand.
I got this.
9.
Observe. Harbor Acceleration still not on. Hold up.
I think Detroyet might have won. He has to beat a 9, a 6, and a 7.
12.
Okay, Detroit takes the hand. Did you gamble anything? Did you bet anything? Is this just for fun?
I don't have any money.
I'm guessing this
Yeah.
is
They used my money to buy it in.
Detroit takes the hand and the guy says, "Not bad. How about we wager the rest? I offer up the rest of this bottle." And then he hands the wine to you and he says, "What do you got?"
The kid.
I inexplicably have a plague doctor mask in my bag here. I don't know where this came from.
Dude,
What do you boys think?
I know exactly where that came from.
What if we bet
Do you
Geoffrey
remember-
and lose?
No, everybody shut up. Do you remember the cultist that you mugged in the woods before you split off from Dweeby? That has to be his mask. I don't know who else it would be. Alright. The Goliath looks at that. You notice he's a little taken aback, and he says, "Hold up, you're not one of them cultists, are you?"
Oh, no, I just remembered we beat the crap out of some of those guys out in the woods.
Oh, shoot.
he just looks at that and goes, I don't want that.
Alright, the Goliath goes, "What a trinket. Alright, I'll bite." Alright, the lizard folk says, "I think I'll sit this one out." And then gets up. Looks like it's going to be either between... Detroit, are you offering something, or is it going to be between Light and Goliath? Oh, my phone.
I will offer my most prized possession here.
What?
My wallet.
What's in your wallet?
Nothing.
A bunch of expired credit cards because you left it behind?
Only my wallet.
Your wallet has no... So like an empty coin purse.
Yeah, but it's got my name on it. My mom
Okay.
made it for me.
Actually, though?
Sure.
Clyde looks at that and goes, "You sure about that, buddy?
This is all I got.
You know, just sit this one out then."
Okay.
Alright, Light, roll. 11.
Nat 20.
Alright, you take the wine from
Two
him.
of his stuff.
Goliath
There's
says,
2 wine bottles.
"Good hand, well earned. And now, I'm getting another." He goes back to the crate. Alright.
How many aces are in this deck?
Now, Turner and Clancy return, at which point Turner says, "I'm ready to hit the road whenever you are. Got my pack. Clancy and I travel light."
Okay.
All right. Are you boys ready to go?
Clancy announced,
Okay.
"Let's do it. Commander,
All right,
it's been an honor."
Geoffrey, you joining us?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
He will be the first to
Yeah,
die.
as you guys walk away, Turner turns back to the lizard folk and says, "Hey, kill folks, stay sharp." The lizard folk scowls at him.
Gilfos?
Kill folks.
Yeah, like Kill Dead.
Exactly. He understands. Alright. So are you guys exiting Terrabor with your new crew and making your way north?
Yep, just a couple of guys and a couple of not guys heading north.
Dude.
And the not guys are not who you think they are.
Alright. Excellent. Do we cut or shall we continue? Because we can cut.
I don't
to
know,
Siobhan
I mean-
and Groger. Let's cut. I think it's gonna be a while before we get to Dweeby. We'll probably cut back to this group one more time before ending the day for them on their journey north. But for now, I think we should catch up with Siobhan and crew.
Alright, that's a wrap, folks. Take 5.
I'm just gonna put that down there. The lovely path north. And now we make our way back over here. I don't need this to be open. I'm streaming the right thing, right? Yes, I am. Good. That would be unfortunate. I could keep this open because these guys are in a castle town, but you're on your way back. It is afternoon, I believe, so you should be making your way back to the palace, actually, for lunch. All right, Michael Guppy, don't fail me now. Palace ambience. Show me Michael Guppy, palace corridors. Well, that's kind of lame. All right, it's fine, Michael. Don't worry about it. Where did I just remove them from the map? Nope, they're here. You guys make your way back. It is afternoon, and you're just in time for lunch. Meticulously planned. You make your way into the room. The meal today is roasted chicken with butter bread and green beans, as well as a selection of corn on the cob. Your dinner guest. Well, let's see. Let's pull Groger out of the woodworks here.
How much prep time do I have?
Clarence, how much prep time for what? What are you prepping?
Dinner.
Well, you didn't prep the dinner. You didn't cook it.
Well, yeah, for dinner.
What do you mean? What are you asking me?
Like, do they just come up and go, "We gotta go," or do they be
Oh,
like,
no,
"Hey,
no,
dinner's
they give you
right now."
like 30 minutes. 30 minutes warning. Well,
All
you probably
right,
know
I
it's
still look like I just woke up.
Okay, great. It's like 1 p.m.
Yeah.
You're a hero. So,
Relevance, Your Honor.
Roger, you've been having, to recap, a very strange and interesting time in the chambers now that you're out of jail. There are guards in your room 24/7 after you pulled the poop tunnel shenanigans.
There are guards outside my house.
So there are two guards just like awkwardly standing behind you, watching you. The butler, Lawrence, is still there. Notably, you're not sure where King Xerxes or the Queen, Artemis, are. And for quite some time, it is just the four of you at the table. Groger, actually, let's do this. Before Siobhan and Ravena come in, they'll come in a little bit later. Groger, you're sat down at first alone at the table, given a specific seat, and laid out a specific plate by yourself, surrounded by like 6 guards, one of which is Balder. Which could you describe Balder, John, again for Nick?
Oh, like middle-aged guy, gray hair, kind of. Not that big, but not small. Guard-shaped.
I can
Yep.
sleep him.
He's wearing
Next
a
question.
palace guard
Guard-shaped
uniform,
object.
chainmail with a golden surcoat, white
Yeah, I can
cloth.
take him easily.
Now, on the other end of you
28 seconds.
enters Clarence, an older man. Oh, Nick, you missed this. This is super important. You know, It's a Wonderful Life.
Mm-hmm.
It's Clarence from It's a Wonderful Life. It's just this guy. It's whatever his name. I don't know the actor's name. It's that guy. It's important. He sits down.
He wasn't acting. That was really him.
That was really him. He was really an angel. So he sits down across the other side of you and he says, "Well, what do we have here? Roger Griff, I believe."
Shit, I can't introduce myself
Yeah.
as Bridge Bar.
He leans over the table to shake your hand.
I will also shake his hand.
All right. Clarence, I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting.
No, we haven't.
May I sit here? And then he circles back to the other end of the table.
I mean, I don't know. I don't
He's just
decide
gonna
where
sit.
people
He's just
sit.
gonna sit down. All right, he sits down. Says, "So, you've been having quite the time here. I pray you're more comfortable now than you were before."
Yeah.
Very good. Your niece, Siobhan, is it?
Yeah.
Very gifted girl.
One of the best.
Indeed. You are both half-elves, I presume? I don't mean to pry. I know elven family lines can get complicated, and half-elves often rarely find a place to call home.
Yeah. It's difficult.
How are you and her faring?
Pretty good, considering the situation.
That's good. I'm glad. I hope that things haven't been too disturbing. From what I hear, you've been involved in quite a number of shenanigans.
Oh yeah. I'll get around.
Indeed. Indeed.
Many people are in need of my services, so
They are. In fact, I did a little bit of research after hearing about some of your
now he's
recent
gonna bring up the straight up ripped
escapades.
copies of Wonder Pets.
What?
That's why I laughed when you started talking, because I read at the bottom of potential previous jobs, it just says straight up ripped copy of Wonder Pets.
I'm not reading that. But no. Clarence casts message. And inside your mind, you hear him say, "You're being defrauded as we speak. There are doppelgangers who are taking your place and ruining your name. I cannot
I'm
tell
well
what
aware
it
of
is
this.
that you have and haven't done. Do you know that there are more than one? More than the one we captured?"
Captured him?
Ah. When the asylum incident occurred, this is all still message, by the way. He's burning spell slots.
There's no
He's
spell
gonna
slots.
150 spell
Is it?
slots.
You fool! I have 70 alternative spell slots. No, isn't it a cantrip or whatever?
It is.
Yeah, alright, never mind. Easy, easy, easy. Alright.
Just, he's got like the physical
he's
component.
just-
He's just throwing it on the ground.
He's just kind of nodding and he's just eating his dinner now, but this is the psychic conversation
He
you're
does
having.
have to. He does have to point his finger, so that looks kind of
Yeah,
awkward.
he's got subtle. He's a subtle man.
Well, hey, the guy is already weird.
He's rolling for It's already weird. He'll just point his finger every now and again and strike up a fake conversation while performing in front of the guards. But he continues. Yes, I don't know that much about the asylum incident, but from what I was told, we had captured one of your lookalikes. I don't know if there were more, but Xerxes took a liking to the idea and began a campaign to destroy your reputation.
Oh, you didn't get you didn't get the guy. All right, that's fine. Yeah, okay.
The guy?
Yeah, he's the guy.
I don't know who you mean, so I'm afraid I can't help you.
I don't know his name either.
Out of character talk, you know that that's Bill and Bill is dead, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I wouldn't know
You
Bill's
Groger.
dead.
In character, he doesn't know.
Roger, I guess he at least, but you do know as Groger that he was in the prison, he was captured, and then you broke him out and he went to the Feywild with you. You do know that. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure. So are you lying? When you say
No, he's free now, so he's not captured.
Oh,
so I don't got him anymore.
Got it. Just making sure. Okay. All right. Well, Clarence points at you one more time and says, "Well, just keep out of trouble." And then he sends one last message, and he says, "Like, oh gosh, I completely derailed my train of thought now." He says, "Watch your back. Even if you get out of here, you may find it's not easy to continue your old life."
I'm not making it out of here alive.
do you say that to him?
Oh yeah.
He just laughs and then gets a little bit sad. All right, storming through the front door is
Dead man
Ravena.
walking.
Ravena blasts open the front door and immediately yells, "Okay, what's for lunch? If it's that bloody dry chicken again, I'm going to scream. Oh my God, Lawrence, stop cooking this dry chicken. I swear, I prefer your duck, and that smells like death."
I quite like his chicken.
No. Valder, did you just say? Did you just
Yeah.
speak? Ravena's gonna give you the death glare and go, "What
It's
even
crazy,
is your
he just
name?
died.
Who even are you?"
Oh, this is not important, man.
No, hold up. That was a
You did.
spellcast.
It's over.
That was
You
vicious
did.
mockery. How do I
You take
spell?
1 billion million damage.
How do I spell vicious?
A Vicious.
Vicious. Make a wisdom save. Vicious.
Viscous mockery.
Travel guide. Where'd you
Just
put it?
viscous
Guard. I need
Yep.
to pull the guard thing.
Of course, the guard stat block, the most important stat block in the game.
What am I rolling?
Wisdom save.
What's wisdom?
What
I
do
got
you mean?
9 before. Oh, it's just 9.
Great.
What's wisdom? I got a 9.
You take 4 psychic damage. Yeah, that's what I thought.
I hate her so much.
Alright, she turns to the table and takes like a small pile of green beans and just kind of frowns, begins eating one, and it's just like, making a face the whole time. And then for the first time, she looks over at Groger and goes, "Why did they let the rat out?"
I'm still asking myself that question.
Yeah. Didn't you crawl, like, down the sewer?
Someone had to map it out.
roll, roll, just roll a general charisma check.
Okay. Whoa.
What did you get? Don't tell me you rolled high. Oh my god! You rolled a nat 20! Alright. She goes, "You're funny." Nick, I can't express how detrimental this natural 20 will be to your playthrough.
You're not making it out of here alive.
Everything's over. Everything, he ruined it. He ruined
We are dead men walking.
We are dead men walking. Has Siobhan said anything since Ravena has entered, or is she just following like a little shadow?
She's exhausted.
I figured. Alright.
She's just eating quietly.
Well, Clarence is going to look over and say, "Siobhan, is everything alright? How was your day so far?"
Honestly, it's not been too bad.
Ravena says nothing, but you can feel her eyes dart between you and Clarence as she's observing. Clarence goes, "That's good. That's good. You know, sometimes a little hands-on training is necessary. Both are good. To be wise in books, but also wise in the world. To be able to defend yourself. And such. I just hope Ravena isn't going too hard on you. That's not possible. I know her limits. Remember, Clarence, I'm a sorcerer. I can feel things, unlike you and your cold, withered hands. So, yeah. Charming as usual. Well, I believe I've some matters to attend. I will be taking my portion to the study. I wish you all good luck." And then he looks at Groger as he says good luck.
Clarence, don't leave me here.
He walks away.
Clarence, come back.
Alright.
As soon as he's gone, Siobhan just makes a psychic link with Groger.
Okay.
You've invaded my mind.
Alright, this is an important out-of-character question. Has Ravena talked to Groger before? Do you remember?
Oh, this is a real question?
This is a real question, to make sure I'm not treading water or going back on anything. I feel like she hasn't.
I don't think they have.
I don't think we've
remember.
ever exchanged words, however we have been part of larger conversations.
I think that is true. And even if it isn't, I think I'm just gonna run with that. Till I'm proven wrong. Alright. So Ravena says, "So you're a half-elf, like, inbreed over here?" And then she points to Siobhan.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, what's your deal then?
I'm like a detective.
Yeah? You saw any murders?
No.
You haven't solved any murders?
No, I usually like find monsters or like who's behind like conspiracies.
Uh-huh.
You ever heard of
Uh-oh.
You ever heard of the Warlock of Wimbledon?
No. Who's that?
Yeah. When he's a warlock, causing a lot of problems in Wimbledon
Where's
or
that?
Wimbledon. I don't know. To be honest, I don't have my notebook, and
Oh yeah, didn't they
I
take
don't.
that from you?
Yeah, it's where that's my brain. If like I keep my thoughts there, so
Yeah.
I don't know where it is. I'm pretty sure it's Wimbledon, or maybe it's Wimbledon.
Huh. So you have a
Maybe there's.
notebook that has all of your detective notes in it? Like how you solved cases?
Yeah, um, that was very interesting. The warlock was trying to get everybody to leave so he could build up a bunch of houses. It was kind of crazy.
Wait. Is that just Rango?
I don't know.
What are you lifting the flashlight from?
I am reading off of a 10 bullet pointed list where one of them says Groger in Cyber Chase. The last three are not real. It says Nancy Drew and Groger stuck in goo. And then obviously the straight up ripped copy of Wonder Pets.
Pets, yeah, we got that one. Okay.
The other ones are the mysterious screaming tree of the West End, the great green ooze of Grelgamore, Gigantor, the 8 men of the Forbidden Mountain, the beast that is awake in the bottomless lake, Wednesday is missing, and the secret of Shark Island.
Alright, Nick, real talk. After this session sometime, we need to come up with canon explanations for every single one of those adventures. What the scenario was and how you solved it. Every single one. Because, first of all, I remembered the 8 Men in the Forbidden Mountain because that title goes hard. And I need a backstory for them. But we'll come back to this. We're tabling this discussion. Okay, Ravena continues. Sounds like it'd be an interesting read. You want it back?
That could be pretty cool if I had it back, and then I could, write my thoughts.
What if I can
Or
find
reference
it
them.
for you?
I mean, that'd be pretty cool, I guess.
If I'm able to find it, you wouldn't mind if I peeked a read, would you?
I mean, pretty much everyone else has read it, so, at this point, what's one more?
Uh-huh.
Her brain is going to melt if she reads this.
I realize that, and I am sorry for her, but at the same time, she deserves it, so...
She's not going to get past the Around the World's page.
She's not going to get past the Around the World page. Alright, okay, she says, I'll work on that and get back to you.
There's an entire page dedicated to the description of the mission we were doing before we got captured, and the page just ends with, "It's Jover."
Your journal's a cognito hazard.
It starts with Glue Crew and a list of everybody that was on it, and it ends with, "It's Jover."
I gotta get this journal back. Oh, man. Okay. Wow, that's amazing. Alright, well, Ravena finishes the green beans, pushes them aside, and then just goes straight for the bread. Reaches over Siobhan to grab the bread, shoves her aside, just yoinks it, starts putting butter on it. And then she says, so what about your other friends in jail down there? The bird guy and the guy with the greasy hair? What about their deal?
Bird guy's a monotheist.
That's kind of weird. There's like 1 billion gods. And,
I know.
You can prove it. So that's stupid.
It's pretty weird.
Yeah. What about the other guy?
Who's the other guy?
The guy with the greasy hair.
How could you forget?
He's not in the Glue Crew description.
He's still there. He's in jail. Actively rotting.
Oh, he was running long before then. Oh, he's the greatest guy I've ever met.
Yeah?
Yeah, me and him go way back.
Uh-huh.
We were doing a job where we had to get into a warehouse. Saved my life. Job went a little awry. Had to go into the ocean.
Did you have to kill
We're swept
anyone?
away by the currents. I hit a guy with a boomerang. It was the last time I saw him with a boomerang.
You use a boomerang?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I've never
Yeah, it's
seen
a
anyone
very-
use a boomerang before.
It's a
How
very
easy is it to throw?
useful weapon. Oh, I mean, it's pretty easy to throw, but it's like kind of hard to aim.
I never understood how it
Can
goes.
I
Yeah,
can I inside check Ravena?
yeah.
Is she flirting?
Oh no.
Oh, you better roll.
This would make
Hold
my
on.
new custom skill interesting.
I just
Oh no.
my bliss.
Groger with the Riz.
This is the worst outcome. Why do you have to roll a nat 20? What did you get on insight?
I'm rolling now.
Alright, I'm looking.
We got 4.
You don't know. Knowing Ravena, this could be a long con, this could be a flirt. The worst scenario is that it's genuine interest because you have
All
no
you
idea
know-
what that would mean.
Groger's in danger.
That's exactly what you need. With a nat 1, you know that Groger is in danger, regardless of what the outcome may be.
Psychically, like, I'm not even saying words. It's just like the.
So my brain is just moaning now. I'm losing it. It's literally
Kinda
over.
like you get like she's like eating the beans, and you can see her like eyes just darting back and forth. Like, no.
It shows up as a text box in my
Right.
brain.
Ravena goes, wait, how old are you if you solved all these mysteries and everything? Don't elves live like forever? How long do half-elves live?
A little less than that.
So how old are you?
Little.
Well, that's kind of a hard question. I mean, I've changed ages a couple times.
What?
I was 60 for a while. Then I was like really old. It was like a curse of a ghost or
I'm
something.
insight checking you.
Oh, I'm telling the
I rolled
truth.
really high. You know I can tell when people are lying, and
It's
you're
literally
not
off.
lying.
100% the truth.
You got cursed by a ghost?
Yeah, I was in a giant like ship. Kind of looked like a big fish.
My god. How did it happen?
Oh, there was a ghost
Well, yeah, idiot.
creature,
We've established that, yeah.
and it killed a guy or something. I don't know. It's in my notes. And then
So this is
Oh,
in the book too.
we started talking to it, and then it wasn't going to kill us. And then it was like, hey, I got a cool trick I could do. And I went, well, I love cool tricks. Let's see it. And then I aged like a lot. I just remember everything hurting.
That's really funny. Also, that sounds terrible. I would love to be able to do that. Was it like a spell? Can I learn how to do that?
I never asked.
Huh. Ghost powers.
Well, I just remember my bones hurted
So,
for a long time.
why are you not old now?
You know, I legitimately forgot.
You know what's funny, Nick? I did too.
Wasn't it? It was Santa Claus, wasn't it?
It was Santa Corn!
Oh, that was
Yeah.
what that was?
I think he made you not old.
Wasn't it?
Was
Yeah, I think so.
How else would you have de-aged?
Who knows? I mean, I got a lot of garbage from Santa Unicorn, like my infinite lollipop and the rod of Lucasio that's not a really rod of
You
Lucasio.
asked for the infinite lollipop. Actually, no. I jokingly gave you an infinite lollipop, and you added it as a real item.
Yeah, just so I could have a cigarette, but it's not a cigarette.
Yeah. Okay, it was Santa Corn. I do believe that's correct.
So you want me to admit to her that I met a unicorn dressed as a fictional character that doesn't exist?
Yes.
Nick, the
All right.
cards are in your hand.
So there was this it was like after the asylum whole ordeal, we met this like unicorn. Said it was like Santa. He's dressed in like red, and then he gifted me many boons, and made me not 70, 60, whatever years old.
You got blessed
I
by a
remember
divine being.
all my bones feeling like the weight was taken off of them.
Do you know how much that asylum thing pissed off my dad?
I mean, yeah, I've been here for like a week.
It was so cool seeing him rage like that. I thought he was gonna kill someone. Like actually, like not just like you guys, but
Not
like
just, like,
some
murder
random
somebody.
person. He's just gonna kill some random person for real. I remember when my brother made him mad like that. It was the funniest thing ever. He got beaten to a pulp. Good times. But yeah, anyone who can make my dad that angry must be pretty powerful themselves.
Well, that was really the rest of the group. I was kind of there to, really the brains of the operation, if you think about it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it.
Let me throw one more insight check at that. First of all, is that true? I don't know.
I mean, what else did I do?
What else did you
It's
do?
the bigger problem. What else did I
Well,
do?
I got a 9 on insight.
I'm
So
pretty sure.
how
I'm
about you
pretty sure
tell
the
me?
only thing I did was I led the stealth mission, which immediately got caught.
Immediately
Not
failed.
my fault.
Well, you know what? I rolled a 9 on insight. So how about you tell me what I get from that?
So I pretty much I'm obviously going to give a lot of details,
Uh-huh.
and there is some semblance of truth behind them, but she definitely senses that a majority of the details are probably not true.
Okay.
So I pretty much expertly planned the infiltration operation, and that's why we were able to diligently accomplish all of our goals and get rid of all of those pesky obstacles. Warden stood no chance against us. Well, until the third one. But
Siobhan's just going to psychically say, don't say anything incriminating.
I am literally already in jail.
You tell her. You tell her. All right.
I'm,
Well, they don't have all the
I
details.
am deep behind enemy. There is no justice system.
Ravena takes a second to process everything you just threw at her. And after a while, she just says, Are you on drugs? Or do you do drugs?
You know, a lot of people have asked me that question throughout my times.
You just seem like out there, you know?
I've seen a lot.
Uh-huh.
I've done a lot.
Clearly. I've had some adventures, but not that crazy. My father won't let me go anywhere or do anything cool, and even when I try, it just backfires and everything gets ruined for everyone.
Oh, I thought I had 100 magnifying glasses for some reason.
Oh. She continues. Are you listening to her rant? She's about to talk.
Oh, I mean, what else am I going to do?
Well, you can make a wisdom saving throw to ignore her. It's one of the most powerful plays in the game.
I purposely lose. Let's
Yeah,
see.
you got it. All right. So, are you ignoring her or are you listening?
I guess I'm listening.
Okay. She goes, You know, I asked my dad if I could go to the Cairo Plateau.
I
And
just
so-
burned a nat 20.
Did you actually roll a nat 20?
I rolled it. I rolled disadvantage and burned one.
Wait a minute. That's funny. All right. Anyway. Oh, look, a message from Justin. He's complaining about CS:GO. I mean CS2. There is no CS:GO. All right. Ravena continues. I was supposed to go to the Cairo Plateau, and I did, because apparently there's this idiot Sable who's like, I feel like he thinks he's all that, but he's really not all that. Apparently my dad's worked with him before, and he's just, I don't like him. He creeps me out, and he's gross. And he got in charge of this mission that's super important, and I wanted to be a part of it because I've never been to the Cairo Plateau. And so finally I convinced my father to let me go. And we get there, and I'm pretty sure either he's a traitor or a bunch of them are traitors, and I have a pretty good instinct for that. So I was calling things out, I was calling the shots, and then what was even more important is I had a trick up my sleeve, and I showed him up, and then what ended up happening is they just kicked me out anyway, and it was the elves too. Do you know how snooty those immortal bastards are? They're literally just old, decrepit morons arguing in circles.
You can say that again.
Yeah. I guess you don't have good experiences with them either, huh?
Oh,
Yeah. That's why I struck out on my own. Become a detective.
Yeah. So anyway, that was like the worst. It was the first
he was
time
trying
where I
his
felt like I was
best,
gonna be able to
but
do something. Okay, what's up,
the
Baldur?
Vaulter's gonna collapse. He just lost a huge chunk of his health.
Died. It was
Okay, wait. Ravena
He's not dead, but
he's just like tired. The guard like rushes over, and Ravena looks back at the table and is like, "Oops." Anyway, and then she continues.
Does that happen often, or
Well,
I knew I could take that guy?
he talked over me, so I mean, I may have cast a spell. On
That's
him.
fair. That's
It's fine.
honestly ununderstandable, to be honest.
Yeah, I hate being interrupted, right? Like, it's so rude. When it's my turn to talk, it's my turn to talk. And it's always my turn to talk because I'm the little princess. So, like, who do you think you are? Literally, who do you think you are?
He's nodding along. I've listened to every single word.
You know, I like you. I think we could be friends.
Oh god.
Well, I'm stuck here. So
You sure are. Maybe we can fix that.
icky.
spray bottle.
All right. You know, this is the new greatest threat in the campaign. It's not the dragon. It's not Xerxes. It's Ravena liking Groger. The worst possible outcome. And I think we'll wrap up lunch there. Balder's being escorted to the infirmary. How much health do you have left?
What'd you do? 4?
Yeah.
Oh, I have 11 hit points.
Okay, so you're really like you actually got like a concussion. And you're
card,
like,
it says he's-
"Ooh." All right, so you're getting escorted out.
So that card I sent was actually pretty accurate then.
All right. Now Lawrence begins.
You have
cleaning
one
up
health.
the place.
It's just one health.
All right.
'Cause you're a little mana creature.
Well, Ravena says, "All right. Well, I'm done. This was trash. Thanks for the dry chicken, Lawrence." And then she turns to Groger and says, "I'll talk to you later."
I thought the chicken was pretty good.
It was like moist. You don't know what her problem is. All right.
Yeah, we do.
Lawrence, well, that's true.
I think we've clearly identified the problem. We don't know the source.
True, true. All right. Lawrence walks up and says, "Is there anything either of you require?"
Everybody left. Am I supposed to... Do I walk myself home?
Your room chambers are open, yes, sir. You may return
Alright.
to them if you please.
I mean, I'll
Alright.
just sit here.
One of the
Oh,
guards.
I'm being escorted. They're taking me away.
No, they're not. It's just one of the guards is covering because the others are tentative Alder. Although one of them's probably made their way back at this point. So they shuffle back into formation, ready to escort you whenever you're ready. All right. Anything for you, my dear? And he turns to Siobhan.
I'll just wait in case I see the queen.
I do believe she's already eaten, but you are free to stay at the table. I will clear it, of course, if you are finished. But until further arrangements are made, you may stay here.
Alright.
All right.
Wait, who has my stuff?
Who does have your stuff?
Because if she looks through my stuff, she'll find some very weird books, not just my notebook, if my notebook is still with my stuff.
So here's what's funny. Xerxes had the notebook at one point, so I know where it is. It's been through a lot of hands, like a comedically high number of hands, and it's probably like a case study in their psychology school. Because, you know, there's some stuff in that book.
They're trying to figure out how to weaponize it.
Yeah, they're like, if we can get this man's thoughts beamed directly into other people's heads, they'll die.
Yeah, because there's the monster manual, and I don't know if I still have Marcus's spellbook or not. Like, if I had that at the time of being
Mizarum's-
captured.
Yeah,
whatever.
Probably.
Oh, Marcus.
Why is it called this?
That's what it's labeled. That's
But
how it's
My
labeled.
brother in Christ, you labeled it as that. Alright. I think we
It
have
also
to-
says it's a sick.
Yeah, that is also you. That's not. I don't know what crack you were on when you wrote that, but not me. Alright.
It's also labeled as utility.
we finished our little lunch arrangement, which means we're gonna jump back to our boys. Actually, no. For
Yeah, the crowbar?
Plains Path ambience. Michael Gilfie. Come on, Michael Gilfie. Plains is windy countryside. Yes, Michael Gilfie. Yes. So true, King. So true. All right, gentlemen. You passed through the north gate of Terrabor without being stopped this time. Who of you is taking point? Light, Detroyet, what do we got?
Oh, we're back to these.
Yeah, these.
Bag. Hold on. Let me pause my music. What's going on? Who's?
I was just
Light
looking at
takes his
Groger's
earbuds
stats and
out.
forgetting that charisma's his highest stat.
Yeah. Oops.
I mean, Detroit's probably in front.
All right.
It's his job to look.
His scout. Yep. Go ahead, roll.
So
I'm gonna try to stay behind Turner and Clancy if they'll let me, just to keep an eye on them.
Where's Geoffrey?
Behind Detroit.
Okay. Scouting with Detroit, giving him advantage on rolls. So Detroit, give me advantage on perception roll, please. You can just roll again if that's perception.
Technically a 21. Should I roll again?
I mean, it can't hurt.
Yeah, but I haven't
likely
been
that
on
you'll beat a
hardware
21?
acceleration,
No.
and so
Yeah.
every roll is
No
taking
hardware
forever. And I
acceleration.
have like 900 Chrome tabs that I kind of
I do
need.
feel
so
that. I feel that pain. But let's see if it's
and,
worth it.
And it wasn't worth it.
It wasn't worth it.
It looks like it's a 13.
It's still not lit up for me. It's a 10, even worse. All right, so
Well,
a
it's
21.
+3.
The road is clear. There's no immediate smoke over the horizon, so clearly at least the flames have died down from what was once in Coruscare. But you're making your way uphill into the cold as the wind increases, the grass becomes less green, more dark, and the trees shift from deciduous to coniferous. You're now entering the evergreen forests, starting to border Coruscare. I am going to need to measure how much time it's going to take for you all to travel this, because it's probably a good amount. From Terrabor to Coruscare, let's see, it's 25 miles. You guys have either a long walk ahead of you, because it looks like it's pretty much an even 25 miles. So, if you're going like 3 miles an hour, it's 8 hours, it was afternoon at 1 p.m. So you can arrive there by nightfall. It's just going to be a long day of walking.
Woo!
So, away you go. It's a clear path. There isn't much traffic. Most of the traffic is southbound, and it's carriages, wagons, covered wagons with pilgrims coming allegedly from Coruscare. Appear to be farm folk. You can stop any of them if you so wish to talk. But most people simply keep their heads down and keep to their business.
Citizen, halt.
Would you like to?
Sure, if there's just like a guy, just like one.
A single guy.
Or maybe like a small family. Like, I don't want to stop a big group. Or maybe, you know what, actually, the big group. Get a big group.
Okay. So after seeing some
changed my mind.
speckles of caravanners, you wait until you see a larger clump of people leaving the city. Appear to be common folk and their wagons off to the side. And it does appear to be families, men, women, and children, all appearing to be commoners, not quite peasants, but plain folk. You gonna stop them?
Yeah.
How do you stop?
I say, hey!
All right.
And I like stand in front of them.
Got it. They stop.
They trample me.
Hey, the one guy in the front holds up the caravan. Says, "We don't want any trouble. What is it you need from us?"
I just wanted to ask you some questions.
Questions, eh? I can answer questions. What do
They're
you
getting
need?
mugged.
Don't worry, we will not be long. Did balls of fire rain from the sky?
That's one way to put it. Yes. Certainly true.
Or what's another way to put it?
Hell on earth. Hell and brimstone come to judge the city.
Okay.
God's raining down their fire upon us.
And there's nothing left.
There is, but not for me and my family. My house was
Got
gone.
it.
My business destroyed. My farm uprooted. Ash and dust. We're moving down south to see if we can
Alright.
scout out some land north of
So,
Terrabor. Set up a new ranch. Rebuild.
That's all I needed to know. Thank you for your time. I wish you luck in your endeavors.
Aye. Alright, is that all you need from the wagon? Just let the
Yeah.
procession proceed? Alright. Procession moves. further
Seems
south.
like the story is pretty straight among the peoples.
Alright. Turner says, well, should be. Although not everyone's in agreement about what did the city in, as you can see. Most people don't know about the flying ships, as we call them. Quite a few of us saw it. Rumors went around, but other people just insist that it's some kind of divine judgment. Which wouldn't be shocking with all the drama in the city over the past week or so.
Yeah, I mean, especially in this world. Like, you wouldn't catch me being a monotheist.
What?
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 You know, the divine judgments. There's so many gods. There's like, I heard there was like a crab one.
There's lots of gods, and sure, yeah. Just couldn't tell you which one has it out for Korsk yet. That's for
Who do you
sure.
guys follow?
I'll be honest, I haven't really picked one. There's just too many to choose from, and I feel like they all got a bad edge to them. Except maybe that dragon guy, the platinum one. Bamet, or whatever. My mother always said he was a good guy, I guess. So if I had to pick one, it'd be him.
Yeah, Bathmat is probably pretty good.
Baphomet? Like Baphomet? Yeah?
Uh-oh.
Okay. Alright, buddy. Wise.
You're on this telephone game is ended me up in Chicago. Whoopsie.
Yeah, what about you, Clancy? You a man of faith? I don't think the topic ever came up. Clancy just shrugs. I'm mostly in that boat.
Good thing we got everyone's opinion on this.
Hey, what about you guys? No paladins or anything, right?
Nope.
Nah, I've always been partial to Helm, though, you know, protecting the little guy.
Oh, yeah, I heard of him. That makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. I don't know. I like the idea of the gods. I just never really feel connected to them, you know? Just kind of floating out there doing their own thing. But, it is what it is, I suppose. Let me ask you, fellas, you're not from around here, are you? The fella up front here. I don't think I got either of your names, by the way.
I'm Detroit.
I'm light.
And what about the little fella here?
I'm Geoffrey.
Geoffrey. So Detroit, Light, and Geoffrey. All right. Any of you from around here, East Coast? Or no?
No.
I'm from Greg.
Oh, well, yeah, that would count as East Coast.
So it's
I
called
guess.
Dale.
Oh, life down there. Yeah, it is. Dale.
I'm from Dale.
Castle Grafton territory. Huh?
Yikes.
Yeah.
That's quite a ways away. How'd you end up out here?
Oh, I'm on a mission.
I took a boat mostly.
Ah. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm on a quest.
I'm sure things are interesting in Kuningrig now as well. Last I checked, we were still on good terms with them, but we haven't done a joint mission in a while. Maybe that'll change after this. Say, what exactly are you fellas looking for up here? Because I may use, I could use some assistance on my own little mission, if you can spare some
You
muscle.
have a mission?
Well, it's a simple thing, but yeah, it's a tedious thing.
Well, I mean, if it's on the way,
It's not
I'm
out of
not
the way.
opposed.
It's in the city, but it's just it's a real pain of a job.
get you. I mean, we got time. You could elaborate while we're walking here.
Yeah, I lost my ring I had given it to my betrothed, who it's not relevant for the story, but she went behind my back to say, before
Got him.
that came to a head, she was killed. And at first I thought, good riddance. And then I felt really guilty. And then I felt even worse because I realized she had my damn ring, which was not just any ordinary ring. But I had not mustered the courage to come back up here, but with the disarray that everything's in south and the reorganizing of the military and getting cut out of it, all I have to show my service is my armor and my weapon. So I was essentially dishonorably discharged, and now I got some time on my hands. The only thing is I'm not exactly eagerly looking to defile the corpse of my ex to find my damn ring, but I feel like that's what I'm gonna have to do. Unless somebody else picked it up. You damn grave robbers stealing jewelry off of corpses. But I
You know,
really
we're looking for this guy called Dirk Digger of Graves. I mean, he might be able to help us out there.
Oh, no kidding. That would be quite the hookup. Because,
He does dig, so
yeah, that would be... Okay, great. Then let's try that, I guess. I'm just not sure where to look. But when I say that I need that ring, I really need that ring. It is very important to me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure I'm gonna go digging up any graves, but if somebody already dug up a grave, I'm fine with punching them in the face and taking the ring. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll see. It's a long shot, but I'm desperate. Anyways, I'd appreciate it any way you could help. But it sounds like a good plan. All right. You guys continue venturing north. It begins to get darker, and after some time, Clancy doesn't say anything, but he like taps Turner on the shoulder, and then points to the woods and points to his, his private areas, and then mocks peeing, and then Turner's like, "Oh, I think Clancy needs to take care of some business. Could we peel off the path for a bit?"
Why do we have? Can we just like? What do we have to go with him?
No, I mean, just could we wait up while he gets it done?
Yeah, we can hang them.
Ah, cool. I actually, I might need to take one myself. So, if you're good with it, I'll just, be right back. Alright, and then, Clancy and Turner head off into the woods.
Okay, I'm not sure if you all overheard way back there, but that lizard folk said they're not real people, right? It's kind of weird.
that is weird. Cause like, what would a not real person be like? What does that even mean?
That's a good question.
Yeah, they look pretty real to me.
I mean,
We should touch one of them.
oh,
Because maybe their like skin is
What
like
if-
made of rubber.
what if they're like ghosts?
Oh, and we go right through them.
Goats, busters.
Then that will be what? That will be a perfect way to figure out if they're real or not, right? Is if we go right through them, then they're a ghost.
Right. No, wait, hold on. The lizard folk said the meat smelled off, right?
Ghosts
if they got-
meat.
If they got meat, they wouldn't be a ghost. Unless they're a ghost, like
a meat body.
possessing a guy.
Alright. Turner peels out of the woods quickly and says, "Hey, guys, you're gonna want to check this out. There's, something went down back here.
Oh, okay. I'm walking
Something
right over.
went down. What went down?
Like blood.
I'm walking right over.
Not animal
All
blood.
right.
I don't think so anyway."
Like fake blood.
Alright. Are you guys walking over?
Yeah, definitely suspicious though.
Okay.
Guys, they instantly killed me. It was crazy.
Alright. So Turner peels off into the woods, not too deep. You don't know where Clancy is currently. Just a few feet in the brush, he goes, "Look at this. What the heck is this?" And he points to a little pool of blood on the ground, in the dirt, fresh. And then he says, "Now, first of all, I smelled it, It's wet. It's fresh. And then I found this. And then he points over, and then he like reveals a dead boar that looks like it's been bludgeoned to death. No claw marks, no bite marks, like a bludgeoned boar.
I mean, there's your answer, right?
But what the heck would do that?
A bear?
I don't know. You'd expect claw marks or something. It scared me half to death. I was just whizzing, and I just saw that thing beaten to a pulp.
I mean, listen, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I lived in a city for the first, I
don't even know what this is.
Roll initiative.
I lived in a city for the first 25 years of my life. I don't know what. I don't know what does this.
Roll initiative. And I have advantage. What's your AC, Detroit?
Hold up.
Hold up.
I hit at least one of those attacks.
You know, I never wrote that down.
You never wrote
We'll say
down?
13.
13. Where are you getting that from? What's
That
your
makes
dex?
the most sense.
Dex with plus 2 dex with leather armor, I'm guessing.
I mean, my dex is 16.
Okay, so that would be plus. Oh, hold up. Let me look up the scout stat block because that was being used for a bit. Scouts have 13, but that's with plus 2 dex, so it should be like 14 with leather armor. Is that
What
good?
is initiative? Is that Dex?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
14.
14. All right, one of those hits. You take 6 bludgeoning damage as you're clobbered in the back by Clancy on the back of the head. The first strike just barely misses. The second one lands square on the back of your head.
I got a 14.
How much damage did that do?
6.
Okay.
All right. Now. Ooh, crap. Wait. No, I have to roll initiative. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I don't have any music for this. I didn't plan this. Well, I did, but I didn't plan music for it. So you know what we're gonna do?
Surprise! There's a gun to your head. The death in his eyes. But you can do jujitsu.
We're gonna look up the Ratchet and Clank OST and we're just gonna pick one. You know what I'm saying?
Body slam super Shia LaBeouf.
What does this sound like?
Legendary fight with Shia LaBeouf. Normal
Sure.
Tuesday night for Shia LaBeouf.
Thank you, John.
All right. Anybody have what? Who thinks they have the highest initiative? Anyone above a 10?
Oh, I don't.
Yes, I have a 14.
I got a 3, so it's
You
definitely.
got a 14.
Me next.
Jeffrey?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, hold
Uh,
on. Let it cook.
Yes.
What is my AC?
Oh, 10?
It's 10. Well, no, I got armor, remember?
Oh yeah, I think it's 11. Or no, is it breastplate? Did you give?
It's more than that.
And it's 14, I think. Did you give him breastplate, Jacob?
Yeah, I gave him. Yeah,
I think breastplate is 14.
I believe. Yeah, whatever I gave him was
Yes.
14. I
You
believe.
have a 14 AC.
And then I have, what, a hand axe?
Sure.
Yeah, I gave you a hand
Which
axe.
is just a D20 and a D6. Straight.
Okay.
No modifiers.
So simple with the commoner stat block.
It is. So easy.
Alright, I'm going to hit Clancy.
Okay.
Meow. Got 18 to hit.
Okay. Well, you done hit him.
Meow. 3 damage.
Alright. It barely looks like he even cared. he just chuckles.
He's level 20.
It's not level 20, but he is dangerous. Alright. Let's see what happens now. I think, unfortunately, it's Clancy. Clancy's immediately going to turn to Geoffrey. Pissed. Oh, he just crit!
Alright, Jeffrey's dead.
Yes, Jeffrey's, I'm not even gonna roll.
Dumb
How
Clancy.
much roll? How many hit points do you have?
He killed his ass.
Alright, it's not worth it. You're not.
You
dead.
have 4?
Uh-oh, I didn't insta kill. Okay, I have to roll to see if I insta kill.
That is more.
I think I insta killed Geoffrey, guys.
Jeffrey's dead. We can't res him.
I know.
You cannot use Revivify on NPCs.
Guys, I'm so sorry. Although there is good news. It's not lethal. Jeffrey's knocked out cold.
There is good news. We mega killed him. He didn't feel a thing.
Jeffrey is unconscious on the floor. 1 hit point.
But Jeffrey!
And that is it. Detroit, what did you get?
I got a 10.
Alright, I think you're... Oh, no, you're not.
No, wait, I got a 9.
Next up is Turning. Well, that's
Oh.
gonna hit. Hey, Light, take 6 bludgeoning damage.
What did he roll?
A 24.
What a bastard!
Hold on. Sorry.
I mean, he rolled Giga Blast. What do you want to, like, what are you going to do?
I did roll Giga Blast.
It's Giga
You
Blast.
still have
Like,
health?
Well, yeah, I have 24 health. I'm a level 2 fighter.
Oh,
okay,
okay.
I got
What's your
level
some-
2?
What's your AC?
17.
Take 9 more bludgeoning damage
9 more.
from Turner.
That was actually just from a tree branch that fell from the tree. Very unlucky.
Alright. Now I think it's Detroyet.
Alright, I roll my short sword attack.
Okay.
This is so suspenseful. I got a 6.
Nope. I'm sorry.
I believe that is it.
Okay. Light.
I'm gonna wheel around and punch Turner right in his stupid face.
Okay, go ahead.
The greatest warrior.
22 to hit.
That'll hit.
8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Should I? Oh, I'm gonna second wind
Okay, go ahead.
as a bonus action. So that's 1d10 plus 2. Give me the 1d10. Where's the d10? 6. Nice.
Great.
It's definitely on the 0. It's definitely a 10. But if it says 4, I guess it's 4.
Gotcha.
It hit right in the corner. I'm done.
Okay. Alright. I would like to pose clenching now.
Lindsay, what the heck are you doing, man?
You got a lot of. How much health you got left, Roger? I mean, just
Roger.
9?
Yeah.
Oh, fine, I'll hit you twice. Alright, you're done. You're unconscious.
Lindsay, don't do it.
I'm rolling really high, guys. I'm sorry. Detroit is unconscious, all on the ground. At
Damn,
which point,
just like the Edmund
Clancy
Fitzgerald.
moves forward, and then Turner says, "Give up, bud."
You're the little maggle.
Do you lay down?
No, I'm not giving up.
Okay. Well,
the
he
little
yields
mag.
his turn, and he's waiting for you.
Side B.
He was
Oh, so it's
dead.
my turn?
It is.
Yeah.
He just
Side
told
B.
me to
Should
give
have been the face again.
up. Okay. Go ahead.
9.
No.
Action surge, punch him again.
You got 2 action surge?
No, I used second wind to heal. I'm using action, so that's a net 20.
Crap.
Double ones, baby! Plus 5!
Double ones.
Double ones on the damage die!
My god, he's the greatest warrior alive.
7 damage.
Okay. That hurts. Alright. Turner looks
fading
slightly
into
bloody.
consciousness.
He loses his tooth, he wipes his mouth and goes, "You bastard. Clancy, ice this guy."
Ice him.
You take another 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, there's a freaking Giga Blast.
I'm still kicking.
Alright, fine. I'll hit him again.
Fight.
A 16 doesn't hit, huh?
Fight. Win.
No.
Fight. Win.
Okay, he
fight,
misses.
Win.
Alright,
Fight.
Turner
Win.
says,
Fight. Win.
Still
fight,
standing,
win.
huh? Oh, I missed. You dodged 2 of his blows.
Fight. Win. Fight.
All
Win.
right,
Fight.
Turner
Win.
goes,
Fight.
Hex up
Win.
with this guy. Alright, you're up again.
You got me in the corner. That's why you don't want me.
You have inspiration. I'm dodging a flurry of
I'm
blows.
gonna use my inspiration to roll again, because I only rolled 12.
Fight. Win. Fight. Win.
I can't see it's behind the 14.
Oh, does that hit? It does.
Yeah, baby! Yeah, baby! 7
Fight.
damage.
Win. Fight. Win.
7 damage. Alright, Turner's pissed. He goes, Clancy, get this guy off me. Alright, make a strength
Fight.
check.
Win. Fight. Win.
Clancy's trying to
Wait,
grab
hold
you.
on just a second.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to grapple him.
Oh no, you're grappling Turner?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm contesting.
Fight. Win. Fight. Win.
I
Fight.
got a
Win.
3 plus, not enough, probably.
20 total.
Alright, you're grappling Turner. You wheel him around in front of Clancy. Clancy doesn't know what to do.
fight win.
That's everything.
Okay. Clancy's gonna try to hit you. He's gonna make attack rolls with disadvantage. No. He ends up hitting Turner. Turner takes 10 bludgeoning damage. Oh, Clancy, oh. Alright. Turner's gonna use his action to try to break free of the grapple. He rolled a nat 20. He's out of there. He's immediately gonna turn back to you and go, lights out. He rolls a 2.
Because his name is Light.
You have advantage on your next attack roll again.
This is it. This is the comeback.
Oh no!
Alright.
I'm rolling such garbage.
Two misses. Clancy moves in. Turner says, no, let me. Turner goes in. That's a 17. Boom. 7 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, it's 6 health.
Alright.
No.
Lights out, punk.
He was gonna fight win.
Incredible.
That was amazing. Oh, that's not that one. I want this one. Alright.
I'm mashing the A and B button, so when I hit the ropes, I might stand back up.
That's true. That's true.
That was amazing.
If he hits the quick time, he won't lose Elo.
Honestly, roll to get back up.
Oh.
Roll what?
Just roll a d20. You know what? It's a 19 or a 20. I'll let you get back up. This is just Chad energy.
Who cares about the rules?
It's only a 12.
Okay. Alright, he's down. He's down for good. Alright. Ooh. What a time. Well, that's evening for you gentlemen. Lights out. It'll be an interesting morning. And I think we'll leave you guys there. And I think we'll double back to the palace one last time to catch up with our motley crew to see what they're doing. And then we'll go to Dweeby. And boy, oh boy, is that going to be... We'll be there for... Once we're there, we'll probably be there for the rest of the night. So just fair warning.
Yay.
Okay. So... it is now early evening. Some time has passed. Things are a little bit more relaxed. Valder is recovered after coming back from the infirmary and can actually escort Siobhan again. Groger has his guards. So in the few hours after dinner, what have you two gotten up to?
We can't say anything because there's like
there's guards.
guards.
Yeah, I know Siobhan said she was waiting to see if the queen makes an appearance. But an hour after the table is cleared and no activity is seen in the main hall. 1 hour gone by, no action, Siobhan.
Honestly, I guess she's just gonna go study some more of the books that she had gotten from Clarence.
Okay. You gonna go to your room and do that?
Yeah.
Alright. You like Valder outside or inside the room?
Outside.
Alright. You are greeted by Luna, who says, welcome back. I have been cooped up in this room all day. How are you faring? That doesn't sound good. What happened?
Well, I don't know how to feel about Ravena. I mean, I still think she's the scum of the earth, but she was sort of kind to me.
Every now and again, a rattlesnake chooses not to bite. Does not mean it is not a rattlesnake. The venom will always come from those who have fangs, Siobhan. They simply wait for the ideal time to strike.
Agreed. That's true. That's true.
Do you have all your hit points?
No.
So you're visibly wounded.
Wait, no.
You heal.
She does
She
have it
did
all.
give you a heal potion, right? Okay.
I think so.
Okay. So Luna doesn't know specifically what's happening. All right. Well, Luna says, well, hopefully we can keep our interactions with her to a minimum. If we can't, I may need to intervene.
Well, it appears. I think she's taken quite an interest in training me personally, since she's, a sorcerer herself.
Fair. But I know a better place for you to be trained, darling. Far away from the prowling eyes of King Xerxes. We've gained good information by being here, but it seems that the company is unwelcoming, shall we say. There's a
Well,
place.
my only hope really is if I could get Groger and myself out of here and maybe hopefully back to the Feywild, that would be ideal, I think.
That could be arranged. I don't know if I have means of getting Groger out. I can certainly get you out. It just needs to be the right time. And if you're to be trained, then there's no time for us to head immediately to the Feywild. You have much to discover. Although under my training you would be making far better progress than here.
Well, I think I'll see what I can do to help Groger, and if it doesn't seem like it's going to work, then I think then we'll just try and get out ourselves.
I think that's acceptable for now. I need more time to think. What's become apparent to me, however, is that you are ready. I've spent much time watching you, darling, and I've watched you overcome trials and grow as a person. And I think it's finally time for you to discover your true self. But I can help you achieve that. Just with the right timing and patience and execution, anything is possible.
Okay. Whatever you say, Luna. And she just pats her on the head and lays down.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Honestly, there isn't very much. Yeah.
All right.
I think that's it.
Cool. Give me one sec. Alright. After some time, there is a knock on your door. A quiet, gentle knock.
Can I insight check the door?
What do you mean by this?
Do I recognize
The knock.
the knock? Does it seem like
Maybe like investigation
someone
or something.
familiar?
No, I know what you're getting at, and I agree. Roll insight.
Okay. And again. Gosh, why is it doing this all of a sudden? It rolled earlier. I don't know what's going on. I'm just going to add a +3 to that.
Alright. Whatever works.
That's an 8.
It sounds like the quiet knock of Artemis, the queen.
Okay, so Siobhan's going to go to the door.
Alright, you open it?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, the queen says, "May I come in?"
Can I insight check her?
Yes.
I don't trust nobody no more. I don't trust nobody in this place. Frazzum.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's going on. 22.
No bracelet headband thing like last time. Her hair looks similar, but slightly off. And she's not wearing clothes that you feel like she would normally wear. They look a little bit too gaudy.
Does it look at all? Does any of what she's wearing seem more like a Ravena-esque style?
It seems like what Ravena would think that Artemis would wear.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes, please come in. I was hoping that perhaps we could have lunch together, but apparently you'd already eaten.
I had. I apologize. My schedule is much out of my control.
Yes.
How have you been faring? How was today?
Well, honestly, today was surprisingly very, very good. Um, you know, I imagine that it's not very many people who get to see a certain side of the princess, and I feel fortunate that I got to see a glimpse of what's behind the usual intimidating exterior.
She is intimidating, if not anything, isn't she?
Yes, but I'd also say there's a fair bit about her that is somewhat inspiring. So I can't believe I just said that, but yeah.
Are you telling the truth?
What do you mean?
This is Trevor, not Artemis. Are you telling the truth?
Yes and no.
All right. I'm insight checking you. Yep. I got a 12.
Okay. I don't even know what to say. Like, yes and no. She's
I
like
think
laying it
that's it.
on.
I think I'm
She's
just
like,
gonna take the yes and no. I think that's perfect for a 12.
okay, because like
I'm not gonna.
she's laying it on thick, but she also is like kind of like, yeah, she's really powerful and strong, and so it's like both.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Artemis kind of squints and goes, "Well, that's good. It's nice to see that Ravenna is doing something productive."
Well, I don't know if I would say that she hasn't been doing things that are productive.
Well, you know, Ravenna, always ruining everything for everyone.
I am going to psychically connect to her mind.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say, if you wanted to just talk to me, you could.
I know you know. This was just a test. Which, thankfully, and then she shapeshifts back into Ravenna goes, you passed. Okay, so first, what gave it away?
Um, honestly, I think spending time with you, I've gotten a little more used to what you, just a good sense of you.
That's like super vague.
We're
Details, please.
sorcerers.
What?
We're sorcerers. I just get a
Well,
vibe.
okay, fine. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Well, do you know what spell that was?
Um, I don't. Should I roll Arcana?
Or investigation.
Investigation. That's not even a good one.
It has like the most easily guessable name of all time too.
Like, is it polymorph or disguise self? But Hey, I'll do Arcana, please. Thank you.
Okay.
Money, please.
This
Haha,
moving ambient
11.
scared me.
Oh yeah, the marching soldiers. Or what in the background?
Yeah.
What did you say? 11 on an Arcana check.
Yes.
Okay. Give me 1 sec. What would an 11 get you?
Is it a spell I've definitely seen before?
That's part of what I'm thinking of. Just hold on. Yeah. You guess that it's disguised self.
Mm-hmm.
With an 11.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
Okay. So she guesses that.
Wrong. Disappointing. So Disguise Self is a first level spell, which means it's for babies. That was Alter Self. Why use Alter Self instead of Disguise Self, Ravena? Well, I'm glad you asked. Alter Self allows me to change my voice and holds up to physical inspection, I think. Let me check that. Hold up, I'm reading the
No,
book.
it does.
Yeah.
It does. Yeah.
So, Disguise Self I could teach you, but Alter Self, that's how you get results.
Okay. Well, that's impressive. I don't know if I'd be able to learn it, but I'd love to try.
I'm pretty sure you could. Honestly, all I do is just imagine really, really hard that I'm someone else, and then channel my inner, what do I call it? Fury, rage, and then all of a sudden, poof! It's really that simple. I mean, I have to say some words too, and do some gestures or whatever, but it doesn't really get me in the headspace. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's just kind of what you do. Oh, by the way, you can also do this with it. And then she casts the spell again, showing you kind of nonchalantly the verbal and somatic components, except this time her hand grows into hideous claws. These are useful, particularly for when someone decides that you're not allowed to carry your scimitars into a gala, and you need to rip someone's throat out. True story.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Anyway, she shakes her hand and then decasts the spell.
Do you mind if I ask you a question?
Yes,
So you mind?
I do.
Okay. I'm going to ask it anyway.
Good.
So you went on an expedition to the Chiral Plateau.
Yeah.
Was my father, was he alright?
Oh yeah. He's the pretty guy. What was his name? The Saruman. Yeah, he was there.
And he was safe?
Relatively,
Okay.
for now. We'll see if he listens to my father. That will determine his safety.
Is there any chance that I'll be able to go home anytime soon?
I don't know. That one is out of my control, and trust me, I asked. And normally when I ask, things happen, and that one wasn't negotiable. The answer was, you don't get to make that decision.
Okay. That's fine. I'll just make the best of things here. That's what Luna always, well, that's what I imagine Luna always says. And she pets Luna, and
I'm just going to casually roll insight on that one. Got a 12. I hate myself. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's just an owl. Okay, well, I'll leave you with your weird owl friend. But don't be surprised if I have more lessons. Rule number 1 of Ravena's School of Sorcery.
sorry, one more
Everything is...
question.
What? I'm in the middle of my thing. Can you let me finish?
I know, but
No, shut... No. Okay, actually, no. Rule 1 of Ravena's School of Sorcery is don't interrupt Ravena. Rule 2 of Ravena's School of Sorcery is always be ready for a lesson. Okay, now what do you want?
um, this one is really important, and I have to say it because if I don't, then I'll hate myself forever. Could you not have like, this is super awkward, and I hope I'm wrong. I'm probably just reading it wrong, but do you have a crush on my uncle?
Hold up. How do I do this? What's your passive? No, I'm just gonna. Where's the stat block? Where's the stat block? Where's the stat block? Where's the stat block? This is important. I can't believe you just do that. Actually, I
She's
can't believe you just do
14.
that. She is.
That's like the one thing she's really good at.
She is 14, and this is deep.
This is deep.
All right. Ravenna goes, ew, no. He seems like really interesting though, and kind of messed up in the head, and that's my specialty.
Wait, should I roll to see if she's lying?
Only you can answer that question, John.
We want to know.
I'd also like to stop a forest fire while I'm at it.
Only you can run forest fire.
Alright, let me write down Smokey the Bear real quick.
All right.
Need that for later.
You roll an insight
Yeah, I will.
whenever the
she's
dice
good.
let you do it, because they're being babies.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the dice, but you know what? They can suck eggs.
You have hardware acceleration on, right?
I do.
Hmm.
I got a 12.
Oof. You're pretty sure she's telling the truth.
Okay. He's like, just girl to girl. It's not a big problem. It's just a little weird.
All right, listen, stop. I'm not going after your uncle, but he is a
No.
wealth of information, and if there's anything he hasn't already told my father, I'll make sure it gets to him.
Siobhan's going to wink and be like, right, I've got you, sister.
Okay, whatever that was, stop that, table that. Whatever you think is happening here, you know what, it's not even worth, whatever.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Your secret's safe with me.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to kill you, little girl. She actually starts shaking you. She pulls a knife to your neck and says, you shut up. If you start spreading rumors about who I like, I will literally kill you.
No, I won't
Because-
tell anyone. It's fine. That's what. Well, I'd like
Sam,
to-
I don't even, I have suitors. Okay?
Yeah, no, of course. No, absolutely.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
know.
Yeah.
I know, absolutely. You've got suitors. You're a very eligible princess. I know there's a lot of people out there who are so ready. Don't worry about it. But you know what?
She pulls the knife back and just glaring at you.
It's okay. Maybe if you just and she like touches her hair a little bit. If this is all right, just move it like perfect. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool. Bye.
All right, so she's dead now.
Alright. Ravenna just walks out and goes, don't touch me, little swine. Make a wisdom save.
A wisdom save. Yikes. She's going to die. This is the end of Siobhan. She died for a bit. 11.
2 psychic damage.
Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, and before she closed the door, Ravenna says, and learn counterspell. And she shuts
Oh,
the
it's
door.
it's a third level spell.
It's not even that hard.
Well, okay.
Alright. There's that. Well, you might want to check on your assigned person, because you're pretty sure that Ravenna just cast a spell. And you've been told specifically that she's not allowed to cast spells in the house. Baldur?
What?
I said, alright, now this is the guard talking to you and you were zoned out. Alright, the guard says, pretty sure Ravena just cast a spell, and didn't Xerxes say she's not allowed to do that? You want to check that out?
Oh, I wouldn't worry about it.
You just know that? All right, fair enough.
He's not looking at the guard. He's like looking down the hallway.
What a hero. This man is not paid enough to intervene. Okay. Is there anything you'd like to do, Valder?
Nah.
Great. All right. Groger, you want to read? You want to go to your room? What do you want to do?
I mean, I don't got anything better to do, so I was kind of just gonna like sit here until they eventually said, you gotta leave.
Get kicked out? Yeah.
Might be like, do you guys get paid?
They're going to go, yeah.
Is it like good?
It's excellent. Yeah, it's great.
Like how much?
Your economy's in shambles, but it's like 2 gold a day.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Whoever found my stuff got 102 gold. That's kind of crazy.
You got 102 gold on you?
Yeah, just on me.
Oh.
I had more, but I kind of just like bent it.
What?
You know, it's a lot of money, like buying provisions for a lot of people, and like I had a card at one point and a best friend, but those are gone now too.
Yeah. That's rough, buddy.
It is.
All right. Lionel Reinhardt walks in. The super general of the army. And then he sees you and he goes, "You! They let you out?"
You talking to me?
Yes.
I mean, I guess.
If you so much as try anything, I will personally ensure your execution.
Hey,
Just know.
I
Just know that
Just
I
know
voted against your freedom.
everything's up to code. I've mapped out everything. Quite a robust castle here.
You haven't seen half of it. 3/4, I would wager.
That's what you think.
Show me your maps if they're so good.
You literally took half of my stuff. Like,
Oh, so I have your maps. The chicken script.
you have some of them.
Oh, okay. Where are the others?
Just- I mean, do you think I carry everything on me?
I'll shake you down for it.
No, I didn't mean like I didn't bring it here. Like I didn't have it on me when I got.
On my own, you little rat.
Hey, I'm a big rat.
He turns back. He leans over the table. Says, "I'm Big Rat."
Yeah, I make the rules.
He storms off.
So that guy's kind of weird.
And the guard goes, "That was Lionel Reinhardt. That's the general. You know the
Yeah,
general?"
but who calls themselves the big rat?
I don't know, man. It's kind of loony.
I know.
Don't
That's
tell him
what
I
I'm
said
saying.
that.
Hey, I'm dead man walking. Secret safe with me.
Yeah, I am pretty sure they are gonna kill you, but
Oh, dude, there's no way I'm getting out of this place
yeah, I don't know how it would happen.
unless I temporal shift. And I'm gone.
Can't roll performance.
It's one of my highest stats. Performance. Wait, this is exciting. Hold up. Ooh, there's lots of numbers flashing by. Ooh, wait. Check that out.
All right, one of the top guard laughs and goes, "You're not a wizard."
Oh, I'm not. Not in the slightest. I don't even understand how this magic works.
I don't get this crap either. I mean, I got this thing, and then he picks up his pike and he's like, "I can cast magic missile, but it's just built into the lawn."
Oh, yeah, that's kind of thick.
Yeah, it's useful.
I remember I got hit with a magic missile. It hurt a lot.
Oh yeah, it friggin' sucks to get hit by this. It'll straight up shatter your ribcage. It's brutal.
I mean, they never gave me armor. I'm just kind of running around with like clothes.
Oh yeah, aren't you supposed to be like a fast guy, like a never seen sneak in, sneak out kind of guy?
You are aware that I am currently being held prisoner.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm making fun of you.
I like this guy.
Yeah. My name's Connor, by the way, with an E. Oh,
With an E?
He's big now.
He just grew in size.
He casts in large. No.
Where's the E?
At the end. Literally shares 3 letters from your name, so it shouldn't really be that hard to spell. But then again, apparently everyone says your notebook is incomprehensible, so I mean, I don't know.
I sent Trevor a very different name.
What did you send me? What the heck is this?
He said it's on the end.
You think his name is Nick? Nicholas.
He said it's
That
on the
Connor
end.
with an E at the end? No.
That's why.
No. When you said where was the E, I was thinking like, what, you think it's like this? It's just
I don't know. You should check the
oh.
campaign chat. The campaign chat one's pretty good too.
What's the campaign chat one? Bro, why can't you spell? Honore.
That's Connor with an E.
Connor with an E. No, we're going with that. Connor with an E at the end. No, that's canon. Forget it. Connor. Alright, I have to write this down. Connor is now your friend. You've won him over.
What is like a persona? You've gained respect for
You've gained
Connor.
respect. Mission pass, respect plus. No, now I like the trend that Groger is secretly getting everyone in the castle to like him because he's funny.
Connor is now okay with farting around you. Go back. Go back. Go back.
Alright, you go into your room. Go to your,
I guess now.
Go to your room. The guards posted outside. Connor's gonna watch you. It's his day job. Gets paid 2 gold a day.
That's
Okay,
crazy.
It is crazy.
Connor's shit.
Alright, we're making our way to long rest time. In which case, I'm gonna time shift this to Thursday morning for everybody.
Oh, I wish I did that literally right now, but like in real life.
Yeah. Well, technically, you can. If you just want to leave, we're transferring to Dweeby, which means your characters are tapped out for the night. So.
You
Yeah.
want me to temporal shift to Thursday in real life?
Oh, you want to? I thought you meant you wanted to leave, like, and go to
No,
bed.
no,
You mean
no.
you want it to be Thursday?
Yes.
I cannot help you with that, my brother.
Oh yeah, well, watch this.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. I think it's time to go to Dweeby, which is
No.
just going to be the most wild ride. So, I have a lot to manage. This is what I did the most prep for. I got the music out. We're getting rid of all the ambience tracks. We're throwing them all in the trash. Dweeby, it is Thursday morning. Not that you know that. You are underground. You have 20,000 in gold and another 12,000 in raw gold, split between the crates, your packs, and everything else. 4 spur servants, one of which is a recently clobbered in half deep gnome, or Smurf Neblin, whatever, as well as 3 others that were much older, carrying your crates, as well as Crane and Eddie in the armors. You are leading the way through the northern section of the Underdark because you need to go down, go up to the surface via a path that won't require you to scale, because you cannot scale cliff faces with these crates. You have the map out in your head, but you know there are a few specific segments you're going to need to pass through, and they could be any degree of dangerous. Are you ready?
Oh, absolutely.
Great. The first section will require you to scale your way across the bridge, make your way over to the right here, passing the sections on the high wall, and exiting the cavern into what was once the Beholder's Den, if you recall. Remember that Beholder encounter?
Yeah.
Way back? That's where he
Yeah.
lived. Now, you didn't kill the Beholder, so you're not sure if he's still active or not. This, by your recollection, is the most dangerous threat on the path ahead, if it's living. The Deep Gnomes, you know how to dodge, and unless they've changed their protocols drastically, shouldn't realistically be a huge threat.
I
But
cast Pass Without a Trace.
that is an excellent idea. Casting Pass Without Trace, you give a +10 to everyone's stealth checks, and ensure that you cannot be trapped outside of magical means. Would you like to do that when you're closer to the lair, or just right out of the gate? I believe it lasts like for a long time. Possibly
Why would a
until-
barbarian
Trace.
pass without a trace?
He cannot cast that.
No way!
Why would I ever have that shit?
I don't know. I didn't question it because you said it with such confidence.
Damn you, John! He gave it away.
You really did.
He DM'd me. I ain't got that shit.
I was just gonna accept it at face value. This is a testament to how much I trust you all with your character sheets. I don't check that crap. I don't read. I just go, yeah, I know what Pass Without Trace does. That's a good use case for this. Maybe Keeble can cast it. Hold on, let him cook. Myconid Adult is the stat block we were using, I believe. What does he got? Can he cast any spells? No, he can't cast no spells.
We really should have been using the
Can the Sovereign
leader.
cast spells? The Sovereign can't cast no spells. Alright.
Well, that's tough.
Indeed. Alright, I have to like count. You know, actually, I think it's time for they. Because I'm not dragging this crew around.
They, them.
It's time for the they them clump. Away we go. Alright, moving into the base of the cavern as a giant they clump. You make your way in. I'm gonna actually make you take up 3 pixels of space. Because there's quite a few of you. Traveling in a tight clump. I'm assuming you are stealthing though, yes? With a bunch of gold. Is that correct? Or are you just walking in?
What? Sorry.
Are you stealthing or are you just walking in?
Honestly, once we start getting to the place where I know it was, I would probably start walking ahead of us, everybody.
Okay, got it. Then I'll have you scout. This is the place. So the entrance to the cavern is literally, it's between maps, but I had it so that this is the start of the cavern, and it's literally right above this top wall of the camp, which is an elevated cliff face. So you're basically like walking in alone, and all of your guys are behind you. But you begin scouting the lair to see if there is in fact a beholder here still.
Can I do like an investigation at the entrance to see if I see anything
You may.
living or like previously there or
Yes.
whatever?
Yes.
Is that perception or investigation?
Either one. Perception, I'll tell you what you see. Investigation, I'll tell you if you see signs of things happening.
19 for perception.
Alright. On a general surface level overview, you don't see anything of immediate note. It's difficult to track if there's been much foot traffic through here, as all there is for a floor is some rocky terrain and some pools of water. Ahead of you is a shrieker, which you recall you had to very carefully avoid last time. Actually, I just opened MS Paint. If you don't recall what a shrieker is, it is a type of mushroom that if you get close to it, it screams and ruins everything. You wouldn't necessarily know that it was a shrieker outside of your experience and your personal recollection with what happened last time you were here.
No, I actually do.
I think I did tell you that you can identify them because you live down here.
I've got notes on all the mushrooms. So
Got it.
like,
Got it.
there's like one that's insta death. There's one that's like slow and painful death.
Yep.
Then there's the shrieker and yeah.
So
Okay.
the issue is that this shrieker is pretty much blocking your way from going either way into the chasm, because you know that if you get too close to it, it will just scream. It is possible for you to destroy it. I don't believe that damaging it causes it to shriek. It's simply the radius, which means if you can hit it from afar, you can knock it out of commission.
Well, perfect. Let me see how many javelins I have. I have 5 javelins remaining.
Okay?
I throw.
You throw. You do need to do it a hit, but it's a very easy to hit, just so you know.
13.
That hits.
10 damage.
Alright, the Shrieker is mostly split, but not destroyed. You'll need to throw probably one more to get it officially done.
12 to hit.
Yep. And before the Shrieker can let out a cry, you send another quick javelin and ensure that it is out of commission. No more Shrieker.
Yay.
Alright.
Perfect.
Now.
Then I motion everybody to start following, and then I pick up the javelins.
Alright. You pick up the javelins, and moving forward, there is a split between the paths. You recall that the upper section is where the actual lair of the Beholder was, whereas the lower section should lead you out. If you recall as well, last time you were here, you managed to excavate a fairly small area beyond the Beholder's Den. Or maybe you weren't there, but either way, someone in the party had already done the work and excavated an escape route in the back. If the Beholder would be anywhere, it would likely be upstairs. So if you just want to avoid it, you can try to quietly make your way to the end.
Yeah, somehow I feel like that's the best decision, so let's go with that one.
Okay. Would you like to roll stealth?
Do I have to?
Yes.
I think I have disadvantage. I don't know why, but I feel like I do.
If you're wearing chain, you would have disadvantage, but it should display on your thing. I'm gonna have to roll stealth for everyone over here, which is just gonna be a lot. We'll see how the spore servants fare.
What is stealth? Is that
15. Jax. 814.
Okay, well, on the screen, the dice is like on a 4, but I rolled on that one apparently, so
So
you don't have to roll on anybody else.
Basically, it doesn't matter because the forward party bungled it. You end up slipping on a wet piece of terrain that you didn't notice with your dark vision. It just looked like a segment of rock, but it's a puddle.
Wait, that's impossible.
Because you can't slip or on.
I've got tremor sense.
Oh shoot! Wait, would that do anything?
I can't slip.
Well, you can't like slip and be knocked prone, maybe.
I don't know, man.
Wait, what is your tremor sense description say?
I just have 5 feet of it.
But you can't slip with tremor sense? what are you trying to? I'm confused.
This is 5 feet, man. I don't know what you want.
Pinpoint vibrations, ground, the yada yada yada. Can't detect flying or burrowing creatures. That's it. Yeah, it just says.
Yeah, it doesn't stop you from tripping. It's just a special.
Yeah,
protection.
it literally just like means like if something steps on the ground within 5 feet of you, you can sense it.
Yeah. So like you notice the water once you touch it, but because it says it's a stagnant pool. Like,
it says can automatically pinpoint the location of anything that is in contact with the ground.
So water.
That's interesting because that's not what the like words mean. But if that's what it says, that's what it says.
All right, listen. The point being, you failed your stealth check. You
on.
did something to make a bunch of noise. I don't care if you banged a rock, you slipped but caught yourself. Something made a noise.
That was the Pathfinder wiki.
I don't know. Either way, I don't
I've
think
shifted my bag. My 300-pound bag shifted.
It just jingled and echoed throughout the entire cave. Everyone behind you freezes, looking up the ramp which you've just passed. There's no immediate response. You don't hear anything.
We're going faster now because I already made noise, so we might as well just go.
All right. So at this point, you pick up the pace by quite a bit. Deep into the cave, deep gnome corpses littering the ground, skeletons, petrified.
I would like to look.
Okay. I just pushed back and lost the entire map. It's all gone. Everything's gone.
Nice.
Now, actually, the good news is I had everything saved. I'm pretty sure up to a certain point, so I can just reload it. It's just gonna be extremely annoying because I gotta get all the settings back. So hold up.
While you're doing that, my goal would be to just hug the left corner.
Yep.
And I just want to take a peek at the corpses.
Alright, hugging the left corner and following the wall, these deep gnomes clearly fell in battle, and being at least vaguely familiar with the destructive capability of a beholder, they were petrified by one of the petrification rays. Others are piles of dust, disintegrated. Others are piles of ooze. Skeletons are all that remain. But this
does any of them look recent is what I'm looking for?
Not really. It's hard to tell. With petrification, you don't really have a way of knowing because they literally just turn into a statue.
Yeah, but like the ooze.
The most telling one is the ooze, which you would estimate is more than a week old.
Okay, yeah. Just keep moving then, I guess.
Alright.
Hugging the left.
Taking the left, a little narrow passageway, which is avoiding much of the carnage in the middle of the field. The clump follows in a clump as well.
If we can, yeah.
Reaching the end of the cave, you discover an eye stalk, a severed eye stalk of the beholder. All that remains are the rotted flesh of it and bones. Mushrooms have begun growing in its place.
Cool, don't care. We're moving.
Alright, moving. Narrow squeeze, but going single file, you're able to get through. This is a segment that was tunneled out partially by, I believe, at the time, Moondude, and I think you may have accompanied him. Either way, it doesn't concern you. The way is clear, and you are on your way forward. And you return out of the lair of the beholder unscathed. The most harrowing part of your journey is over, without a problem. So, that being said, you make your way to the other map that Trevor hasn't loaded yet, because you freaking deleted it accidentally. I think we're going right here. Open.
What was that thing called?
Beholder layer?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, that's what it was. Alright. Making your way forward, it is a bit of a walk to the next segment of the cave before things open up. It's been some time since you've been this way, but you are still familiar with it. You're looking for signs of change to see if anything is afoot, if there's any evidence of disturbances. So far, you're good. I'm going to create just four servants because I'm lazy.
The SS?
Keeble. This short is fine. Just so that no one can say that we're the funny word. And yep, and now I just need armor A and armor C. And then I need my crates. Alright. Making your way forward through the cave with your troop of crate-carrying men. It's you, followed by Keeble, and then all of your luggage bearers, shall we say.
Yeah.
Alright. It is quite dark in this section. It's a little strange. You feel like this segment of the cave is more open than it used to be. And upon looking around, there's evidence that some mining has been done in this section. Somewhat haphazardly. Pick marks, drills, which I don't know if I've described them in depth. I alluded to them. But you're familiar with specific hand-crank drills that the deep gnomes use. They're surprisingly strong for their small size, so they manually operate these drills with a complex gear system in order to channel into rock that they otherwise would use picks for. The most daunting thing as you approach is the very obvious sound echoing, reverberating from the right chasm that you can't even quite see yet. It's out of your range of dark vision. Just the constant clanging of pickaxes. A very serious mining operation is underway. And it's quite a distance, judging by the echo reverberating down what will clearly be hallways that you're coming upon. Moving a little bit further forward, extending the range of your dark vision, there's a segment of tunnel that goes left and right. Now, you're fairly familiar with both of these segments. You believe they should meet up to a larger segment, and roll history for me.
Oh, man.
I'm going to reveal here.
I get advantage because it's in the rocks, right?
Sure.
It's in my mountain.
It is.
12.
You're definitely sure that both paths will get you where to go. The one on the right is longer. The cave should open up into a much larger section after the paths meet up again. Really dealer's choice. Left is probably safer.
Don't tempt me. Alright, fine, we'll go left.
Alright.
I just want the money out. I'll come back for this.
Alright. Traveling left, You make your way forward, and are a little bit concerned. Entering your line of sight is something that wasn't here when you were last. Railway. This section of cave has been completely excavated beyond your recognition. A now massive line of rail spanning your entire 60 feet of dark vision runs from left to right, and judging by the echoing reverberations of the pickaxes running throughout, again, what is clearly this hallway, this is no insubstantial operation.
There's no light with the rails?
None. Everything
Perfect.
here is in complete darkness, which means if you can't see anything 60 feet out, you can't be seen. You don't have 120 feet of dark vision, do you? I gotta make sure.
No.
Nope. All right.
Just
So, there is one danger here. Deep gnomes can see 120 feet in the dark, I believe. I will verify that, but if that's the case, that's definitely something you would know. Let me check. Yes. You are now entering extremely dangerous territory. I said the left would be safer. That was before you discovered this railway that wasn't here when you were here last, which was not more than a few months ago. If there are deep gnomes patrolling, they will see you well before you can see them because of their extended dark vision. Not only that, but they're extremely good at hiding in rocks, and one of their favorite things to do is farm shriekers to use as alert systems. Meaning, you could just be walking into a shrieker or a horde of deep gnomes and never know it. Shriekers you would see, because if you're being vigilant, you have 60 feet of dark vision and they activate within 30 feet. So you should be on the lookout for those. What's more dangerous is the deep gnomes will see you before you see them.
So, using my brilliant 12 on history,
Yep.
where should I be heading at this rate? Is it straight forward, or is it to the left, or to
So-
the right? Or
This is
It's
the
there.
path that you remember. You know from this tunnel, even though it's been massively excavated, that the path you need to get to is on the left. Now, in terms of knowing whether it's shorter to go from here, you probably don't remember that. But the big issue is you have to pick your poison, and it's a bit of a gamble either way. Because
yeah, we keep going then.
would you like to just continue forward?
Yep.
All right. Continuing forward and hoping that you don't run into any resistance.
We're gonna hug the rail, and then I'm gonna I guess I'll dash ahead
Okay.
to like about I'm gonna dash ahead about like 60 or so feet in front of the group,
Just
and I
make
want
sure
to
it's clear.
sabotage the rail.
Okay. All right.
I'll just like stick my axe under the like tracks or whatever, and then just
All right. Dashing 60 feet ahead and looking around. There's no one in sight in this section of the rail. You're in complete darkness, and you begin sabotaging the wooden lines of the rail. The rail itself is fairly sturdy, so this will be a difficult task. What won't be difficult is destroying it, because the noise you make is going to be drowned out by the noise of pickaxes coming from the west, or from the east, excuse me. So all the sound is coming from this end of the hallway. You can easily start destroying this without probably raising a second thought.
yeah,
So,
I'm going to.
Roll to hit.
You want me to roll hit or just try and like
Roll to hit. The to hit will be low, the damage will be much more
And
important. 10? Alright, that hits. What type of damage are you doing? Slashing?
yeah,
Go ahead and give me that number.
10.
Alright, you're targeting the wood, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Attempting to dismount the rail placed on the wood, you begin slacking at the hacking and slashing at the platform. It takes a good amount of damage, but you can't help but feel like it would be much better if you could just bludgeon this wood to pieces. Cutting into it is very difficult, and you're not making much progress. If you had some kind of blunt object or a hammer, you could be destroying this.
Okay, give me a second. I have something. Oh, I've got a fucking pickaxe. Would that work?
That might do something.
Can I like use the pick to try and like
Move the rail.
like derail? Yeah.
Now that is a good
Leverage.
idea. Attempting to use the pick as a lever, make a strength check to mess with the rail itself.
22.
The pins fly off the rail, and doesn't look that bad, but you know that any bad boy running down this track is going to crash and burn.
All right, now we run.
All right, you're sprinting to the section of the cave that you're trying to get to, right?
Yeah, I'm keeping a lookout for shriekers.
Right. Keeping a lookout for shriekers, you don't see anything on the way up. It's at least enough that you can get your boys to enter, and it is apparently not with much time to spare. Soon after, you hear a roaring sound, and you quickly realize it is the sound of one of their automated mine carts churning its way down the rail. Going however they're powered, you have no idea. Horrifying sound, extremely loud, and as it gets closer, it begins to drown out the pickaxes, and as it passes by, you hear the glorious sound of and then just the most egregious crashing sound as it flies off the rail.
Oh my god, yes.
Roll perception. I'm assuming you're still moving. You're still moving this whole time, right?
Yeah.
Okay. While moving, you hear quite a solid amount of the pickaxes stop, and you're fairly certain you can pick up the frantic, high-pitched voices of some bastards talking in Gnomish. You've definitely been noticed. The good news is, not by anyone anywhere near you. You can only hope now that you can't be tracked. There is a slight issue. You've been losing a few gold pieces along your way, spilling out of the crates. Not many, not more than 20 or 30, but enough that you have a little trail leading into this cavern.
That's fine, we're just gonna keep going.
Alright. Moving swiftly, you make your way down the snake bend of this cavern, paying careful attention to everything around you. It gets a lot tighter. The ceilings get lower and are now covered in stalactites. You haven't spilled any more gold that you've seen. The Spore servants are doing a good job. They're having a little bit of trouble keeping up. Crane and Eddie are exhausted but not complaining. Keeble is good, and your armors are trucking along.
Those are the real heroes, man.
Now, there's a more concerning sight ahead of you. A pile of bones, deep gnome, again, appear to be scattered across the ground, not quite haphazardly. It seems that they've been pushed to the edges based on what you can derive.
Huh. Like a pattern to them, or like...
Investigation.
Man, I just rolled a net 20 on perception.
Unfortunately, perception won't help you here.
5.
5 on investigation. So, something strange is afoot with this, but you don't understand a pattern or meaningful anything from the piles of bones. Paying very close attention to your surroundings with that 20 perception, you notice that the ceiling is covered in stalactites. Tights. Yes. Stalactites. Covered in stalactites.
And these are deep gnome bones.
Bones. You don't know how they came to be what they are. Skulls, rib cages, whole 9 yards.
What are they, like equal distant from each other?
Not really. They're scattered somewhat haphazardly, but notably just they're not in the middle of the room.
Okay. And are we going to the right or straight?
Now this is your call. To the right, you recall, is a dogleg section that will eventually meet back up to where you need to go. You've gotten much closer. To the left is a large open section, which is not good. because you can't see the ceiling, which means there could be anything in that giant open section. But the section on the right is also prime territory for phase spiders. Pick your
For
poison.
what?
Spiders that teleport. They're in Baldur's Gate.
Has been playing too much Baldur's Gate.
No, I done used phase spiders before Baldur's Gate. I loved phase spiders. When they showed up, I was excited. 'Cause I knew exactly what they were.
Okay. You said left side is shorter?
A big open chasm. And right side is a narrow little passageway that's prime territory for spiders and other creepy crawly things.
Where's the end goal level? Is it off to the left or the right?
It's yonder. This is your end.
Oh, then we're going the right side.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not wasting my time on the left.
Alright.
Base spiders, here I come.
Does a 13 hit?
No.
A little disgusting stalactite worm, which you immediately recognize as a piercer, a human-sized worm that attempts to eat you upon falling from its mimicry of being a stalactite, lands on your shoulder, and you shove it off, and it falls to the ground right by your feet. It writhes on the ground, having missed its target, and takes 7 fall damage. What would you like to do?
Do these guys have a lot of health?
No.
I'm just gonna stomp it.
Okay, they don't have that little health. It's a
Man.
human-sized stalactite worm. It could eat you, so they have health. It's not that
I probably don't hit it with a 10.
You don't. Funny enough.
Well, I
Eddie.
attack again.
Okay, Eddie's immediately gonna. What the heck is that? Hey,
18.
that hits.
8 damage.
It shrieks, but it's still alive. You almost chopped it in half, but not quite.
Just a little worm. Don't worry about it. Let's go.
It's writhing on the ground.
No. Yeah, I'll just lead everybody to the right side.
You move further forward. Along the right, you're hugging the right wall?
Yep, with the bones.
Alright.
I figure
10.
if there's bones there, it means the worms have already fallen, right, guys?
You take 10 piercing damage as a piercer falls down and flops over your head.
What was the hit?
It was like 20 something.
Doesn't hit.
What? What's your AC?
17.
Okay, get out of here. Take 10 piercing damage.
Just 10?
Yeah.
He only has 98 health to spare. I mean, come on.
I have 60. So I can take about 6 more of these, that's fine.
It is
I brush it off.
Alright, you brush it off and it writhes around on the ground.
I wave everybody behind me to follow, and I keep moving.
Oh my gosh.
Stay directly behind me.
Another one falls but misses. You were expecting that one. At this point,
I brush it off
At
again.
this point, you're just baiting them. Another one falls, bait, and you make your way in. 4 piercers writhing along the ground. Eddie just goes,
These things are...
oh no wait, that's Crane. And he goes,
These things are despicable. I love them.
Just stomp them on your way
stomps
over.
They're Eddie and
Yeah.
Crane are just stomping on all of them. And it's a bloody bath of piercers as you make your way into the room. Alright. This narrow passageway could be anything in here, but it is the shortest goal and a safer bet because at the very least you can see everything. First thing you're paying attention to is spider webs. If piercers are close, they could be great bait for a spider to devour. You quickly realize that that hypothesis is definitely correct, because not before long, ahead of you are webs, and in those webs are piercer-shaped cocoons. Although to be fair, all cocoons are piercer-shaped, you imagine that that is what these phase spiders are feasting on.
Hmm.
The webs begin slightly ahead of you. Very difficult to see, but you see them nonetheless.
I've got a really bad idea.
Okay.
If I use the zap stick and I touch the edge of my axe and make like a spark, can I just light the whole, like...
Web on fire.
Yeah,
You'd be a bastard for that. Roll to hit.
I would love to do that. What, with the zap stick? It just auto hits.
No.
It's a touch.
Bet. Roll d20. Oh, I rolled a nat 20. Alright. You bring out the zap stick, gently touch the web, and sort of do the gesture of your hand to activate it, and it sparks, and immediately the web spirals into a flame, lighting up the entire area and revealing, no surprise, a phase spider hanging from the ceiling, which immediately begins to burn, falls as its web is torn from under it, and it takes 13 piercing damage, or bludgeoning damage from falling to the ground, as well as 12 fire damage. As it is immediately lit up. Does it even have any health left? Let's find out. 13 and 12. Yeah, it's got some health. It's on the ground, and it's pissed, and it's looking at you. Roll initiative.
$22.
Well, you're up first, so I know what happens now. Go ahead.
I would like to, we're gonna hold the rage for a second here.
You might not need it.
Oh,
you might. Hit. Nope, doesn't do it. No, doesn't do it. Dodge.
Dude, this is on a 19.
That's a
Wait,
shame.
Can I screenshot this? Damn it, I missed it. It was literally on 19 and it just said 3.
Probably got stuck on the wall. Alright, can the face spider go?
Sure, but I am gonna rage then.
Okay. Alright, let's see if I can do any damage to you. I rolled a 20 to hit. This is gonna hurt. Buckle up. Although, excuse me. Crane and Eddie have got your back. Let me see if... Nope, their initiative is lower than that of the spiders. I'm sorry.
I got a 13.
That's fine.
Okay, yeah, nope, still lower than the spiders. And then everyone else is not important enough. Alright, well, I cannot stop this. I tried to intervene. This is going to hurt badly. The piercing damage is 6, which becomes 3. Now, this is important. I need you to make a con save.
Remember, I have resistance to poison.
Yep, it's a good thing, too.
So I have advantage against poison.
Kinda?
I do. It says on
saving
throw. 26.
Oh, you're fine. You're an absolute Chad. You took 3 piercing damage. The spider imbues you with its finest venom, and it does nothing but surge your adrenaline.
Not even better than my wine.
Your turn. Man, can you tell that this guy lives here?
I'd like to hit.
Yeah?
I rolled on that 20.
Hey, well, that'll do it. How do you want to kill this thing? You don't even need to roll damage. Although, you know, go ahead. Just for the... Okay, good. Yeah, that kills it. I was pretty
21.
sure. I was pretty sure that was going to be enough. How do you want to end its life?
I'm just gonna straight downward swing.
Axe through the skull.
I guess does its face into the ground.
Shattered. Right across the line between its two... I don't even know what to call the segments of its mouth. Its 2 fangs, essentially.
Mandibles.
Mandibles. Split down the middle of the mandibles, straight through the center eye of the 9-eyed beast. I said as 9 eyes for fun. Dead. No other
Is there any
spiders
loot?
on the spider? No. There's no poisoner's cloak, Brendan. Go away. This isn't
No, I mean like around it, you know? Like, you said it had things. Did it eat like a deep gnome and leave something funny, or?
There's nothing on the corpse. There are cocoons further up that you could break open.
Alright, well then we keep going.
Alright, splitting open the cocoons, you see a piercer, and hey, a deep gnome. But he's been here a while. Like a
He's basically liquid.
But basically, it's actually the opposite of liquid. He's dried out like a raisin. But yeah, no good. No dice.
I keep going.
Now begins the uphill ascent. So, where we are going today is not the end of exiting the cave, but it's the end of relative danger because we're going to the end of the Underdark. So you now begin a long uphill ascent down this passage. No more spiders appear in your way. Keeble and his spore servants are trekking along well as the armor, Crane, and Eddie. You do hear the voices of deep gnomes behind you, so it's clear that they've found some evidence of your antics, but it's far enough away that you're convinced that they are not following you into this section of the cave. So, be that as it may, it seems that you are relatively safe for now. Climbing this long but at least gradual ascent, you eventually meet back up with the main section of the cave that links to the large room you have now just avoided. The last leg of your journey in the Underdark is nigh. You've been traveling for quite a few hours, passing through the lair of the Beholder, the new mining expeditions of the Deep Gnomes, and now through the Piercer Caverns and the Spider's Lair. The last leg of your journey is ahead, making your way to a section with another split. You have trouble recalling if there's much of anything in these further sections, although you're always on the lookout for cloakers and other beings like piercers hiding on the ceiling. With your vigilant eye, you don't spot anything immediately off, and choosing between left and right here, if you recall, is completely arbitrary. They immediately rejoin.
I go straight.
Well, that's the rock. You can't. That's a wall. You can go up or down, or in your case, it's left or right the way you're looking at them.
We go right.
Okay. Going right for a larger open section. If you're looking for any signs of corpses or anything else, nothing catches your eye, but something does catch your nose. The scent of something acrid is in the air. Something acidic.
Somebody pissed.
Yeah.
Thanks, Keeble. Continue.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Okay.
There's nothing that would stop me.
There is nothing that would stop you. Making your way forward through a larger opening section, you notice something crawling along the walls. I would like you to roll a history check.
Another one?
Another one.
Oh, thank God, it just rolled over a 4. 17.
On the wall oozes a stretch of what is called by the Deep Gnomes, black pudding. A disgusting ooze which devours anything that touches it, and is extremely dangerous to any weapons that interact with it. It eats metal for breakfast. Don't touch it. The danger is you've only just now spotted it as it crawls its way from above along the bottom section of the wall. Having blind sight, it recognizes you, and it looks like you're its next snack. Roll initiative.
21.
You are up first.
Not so fast. I got a 6.
Okay.
So you said this was an ooze that eats metal.
Yes.
I relay that information like the proficient leader I am.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, this thing make metal liquid. And then, hold on. So, I recognize this thing, yeah?
Yep.
Does this also melt other things, or is it specifically metal?
Metal and wood that isn't magic will just get devoured by it. And of course, flesh. Most things that aren't stone get devoured by this thing. including mushrooms. This thing will go to town on mushrooms, orcs, ogres, cyclops, drider, anything it can get its hands on. It's one of the scourges of the Underdark. It indiscriminately kills and eats everything in its sight.
So it does dissolve flesh.
Oh yeah. Real bad.
Do I know its movement speed?
It's not fast, but it's not slow. You don't recall the pleasure of having any immediate combat with it.
Perfect.
Don't
Good enough for me.
underestimate it.
I said, everybody stay as far right as you can. And I am going to run, I'm going to sprint as my action.
Okay.
And I'm going to run, I get 70 feet.
Right? Got it.
Yep. And can I go a little bit up?
A little up.
I want to basically get as close to the wall as I can.
Okay, so let me just redo that. Perfect, we'll just do that. Boom, 70 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because it's basically locked on me, right?
For now, it's hard to tell. It has blind sight pretty far from what you know. It's not easy to know what and who it's going to target.
For a bonus action, can I throw a point at it?
Sure.
I throw 1 gold at it.
All right.
I'll mark that off too, just to make you happy.
Roll a roll persuasion. No, roll a persuasion because you're goading it.
I have a -3 to that.
Yeah, well, I have 1 intelligence and 6 wisdom. 10. Alright, I'm rolling insight. I got a 2 minus a 2, so that's a 0. So it's gonna look at the coin, see where it came from, and go, coin. And then it's gonna dash 40 feet towards you. That's its turn.
Oh, this is perfect.
Alright. Now, Eddie goes, you want us to run towards you?
Run past me.
Okay. Alright, they could get 60 feet and around, hauling the crate as fast as they can. The armors are right behind them, hugging the bottom wall. And the spore servants, I actually need to check their movement speed. I think they're
Mine is 20.
Yeah, the spore servants are probably going to have a really hard time. Spore servant. Chul spore servant? Heck no. Oh, this is just a chul that's been turned into a spore servant. Yeah, we don't care about that. It looks like the movement speed is 20. So these boys are going to be moving at 40. Real rough for them.
They're as bad as the pudding.
They are as bad as the pudding. They're actually specifically identical to pudding. Evil's 20, you said?
Yeah.
That makes sense. Lycanids are not fast people. Okay. I think we're back to Dweeby.
I'm going to wrap under it and then all the way to the top left.
It's basically going here.
Yeah, with 70 feet of movement.
Okay, that will provoke an opportunity attack. Is that acceptable?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. It rolled a 1. It lashes out with its pseudopod, but you swiftly dodge it and go full sprint as far as you can muster. Now, this is where it gets interesting.
Can I throw something else at it with the...
Go ahead, yeah.
Let me check my inventory.
Because, yeah, I gotta make decisions.
I throw my last kind of shiny rock.
You just smash. Alright, give me like an improvised weapon roll. Or just use unarmed strike, and I'll just have it do 1 bludgeoning damage.
Are you fucking serious? I rolled on that one.
That's hilarious. It misses, but the rock hits nearby. Let's see if it's enough of a distraction. Ooh, it is not. The black pudding with you out of sight and not concerned about the rock.
I would actually probably stay within 40 feet of it, to be honest, because my goal is to gold it, so I'd probably be as close to it as I could.
It has a problem in that it has to dash no matter what.
Oh, perfect.
So I'm gonna have it dash in front of Eddie and Crane. They get the bejesus scared out of them. I have them make a save. They hold onto the crate. No gold spills, but they have to backpedal a bit. They go, ah, jeez! And then they immediately begin sprinting. This does provoke an opportunity attack on Eddie. Pray. It is a 12 plus a 5. That is extremely likely to hit. Because his stat block is this. That is a hit.
Plus 5?
Yes, it's a 17 to hit. This is going to be rough because unlike you, he doesn't live down here. That is 7 piercing damage plus, let's see, 16, 20, 23 acid damage for a total of 30 damage to Eddie, who screams, ah, jeez! And he is alive, but his flesh is burning off of him, and his right arm is not in good shape. He struggles to hold up the crate, fails, and drops it. Gold coins spill out. He begins panicking, and Crane goes,
Hey, you idiots!
all right.
That was incomprehensible.
Great. Well, it'll show up on their card. The armor, the heroes that they are, which I think only have like 25 movement speed, are just running, because that's what they were told to do. The Spore Servants are doing the same, I presume?
Yes. Evil
Okay.
is gonna try something
Okay, go ahead, keep
as everyone's running past.
Okay. Let him go.
He's gonna eject spores at it.
Okay.
Succeed a DC 11 Constitution saving throw, please.
Alright, that's the one good
Or
stat I
don't
have.
do it, but
I did succeed. I rolled an 18 plus 3. I am sorry.
okay.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I had to be close for that, I think.
Well, you could have moved up to it. What are you doing? Pacifying spores?
Yeah.
Well, you got 3 of those a day. You can move 20 feet. Do you want to just dash towards it, or do you want to stay 20 feet away from it? What's your call here? Because you do
Well,
have
just
to be
move me
within
underneath
5
that.
feet of it.
How far can I go to, like, pretty much next to the Spore Servants? If I were to run.
if you
and
just
not-
run, you can be right next to it.
Right. I guess I'll like dip down and get close, try and cast it, fail, and then try and run back.
Well, you can't. You would have to dash to get to him.
Oh,
and then you
I
can't.
see.
So you can either get to him or be like here.
I see. I'll be like there.
Be like here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're back to the top of the turn order with Dweeby.
That's already used its reaction.
Yes, it has.
I'm gonna make the worst decision ever.
Keep in mind, it goes right after you, which means it'll get its reaction back.
Yeah, after me. That's fine.
After.
I'm gonna run up to it and punch it.
Do you have enough movement to do that?
No, I have 35.
Yeah, you can get.
Well, then I'm gonna run up to it. Oh, can I see the? Can I pick up the shiny rocket I threw at it
Oh, yeah, on the way, sure.
and then throw it at it?
Okay. Go ahead, unarmed strike. See if it hits. It's not the hardest thing to hit. It's super easy. Wait, what did you roll last time on the hit?
Unnatural 1.
Oh, then that is an auto fail. Then.
This is a 17.
Yeah, that hits. All right, you do 1 bludgeoning damage to it. And I go, "Meh." It just eats the rock.
And I like fart at it, and then I move like 21 feet away.
Well, you had to stop to pick up the rock. You were like here.
I was
You
like
have to go
50 meters.
I mean, you could still move. And it can't use its reaction, so yeah, that works. All right, you good with that?
Yeah.
All right, it's gonna charge you. And Pseudopod plus 5 to hit. Oh, that's a nat 20.
It misses.
No, I don't think it does, Brendan. Brendan, this is possibly gonna be the most damage you take in one turn. Now,
No, he got the feat that makes nat 20s miss.
Shut up. Miss or pass
it's
without
just
trace.
Just says nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh. Show me the feat. Send me a screenshot, and then we'll do it. This is gonna freaking
Alright,
hurt.
30 minutes.
Okay. Yikes. Yikes. Yikes.
Stop! He's already dead.
He's not, but this is the worst ever.
I might be.
So you're raging, and you are still well, you didn't make a melee attack, you threw stuff, so I don't know if you're raging anymore.
It's an attack, no?
It has to be melee. Well, maybe improvised things count. I mean, okay, I'll give you...
If you haven't attacked a hostile creature, so it's an attack.
Okay. We'll go with it. In which case, we'll give it to you, because, boy, you're going to need it. Start with 6 bludgeoning damage. That's with the resistance already considered.
So 12 to 6.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Cool.
Here comes the big uh-oh. Because it was a crit.
Is it poison or acid?
It's acid. I wish it were
Right.
poison. Yeah, exactly. Whew. 24... 42. 21 acid damage. Are you wearing armor?
I don't even know, man.
Let's check your character sheet.
His AC's like 17, right? He's gotta be.
Well, unarmored defense.
Yeah, sometimes barbarians just got unarmored defense. No, he's got unarmored defense.
Oh.
So, no armor penalty inflicted because he's not wearing any armor. His skin just freaking melted.
That's
All right.
fine.
Okay. Eddie is gonna go back, pick up the crate. They lost half of the gold with it spilling. They are terrified and are just sprinting.
What?
Let's see. He dropped it because his right arm melted.
Yeah, but it's got like a lid on it.
Does? Even if it
There's
does.
Why the hell would I have a crate without a lid?
Okay, fine. I'm still saying that he dropped it and it spilled because gold is freaking heavy.
Alright.
Now let's see. 2 servants per box. How much does each box have? I think the box is the raw gold. So I need to do some math. 20,000 raw gold in the crates. 2 servants on the way. 4,000. 2,000 each is 8,000. Is 4,000. Yeah. 20,000 raw gold. 2 servants, 1 box. So it's 5,000 coins worth of raw gold in each crate. So you lost 2,500 there. Picks it up, puts the lid back on. Full sprint, 60 feet. They should pretty much be out of the danger zone. It's 4 servants, 40 feet, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yup.
And Keeble.
Hey, I'm just gonna run past the thing.
Okay. Dweeby.
That's me.
It is.
Everybody's past it.
Yep.
I'm going to use the action disengage.
Yep. And move 35 feet?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. It sprints after you. But that's its turn. In which case, this is gonna repeat. Crane and Eddie are good and are
booking it to the surface. The climb gets a little bit difficult, but not to the extent of difficult terrain. And even though it has a climb speed, it won't help it in this instance. It's still 20 feet. This is the gradient you were looking for. Thankfully, it is a fairly easy trip. By the way, do Goliaths have... They don't have dark vision, so they've been seeing somehow. Probably one of them's carrying a torch. Spore servants.
Gold is shiny.
Spore servants are going to have a really hard time. Because it'll be like 40 feet of movement there. Which might mean if Keeble moves here, there's enough room for it to attack. The other Spore Servants, no. I know that Crane and Eddie are good, and I know that the Armors are good because they have 50, and they were just further ahead. But we are going to have to play out your turn again. Are you disengaging 35 feet?
No, I'm going to disengage and then move as close to the Spore Servant as I can.
Okay, like right here.
Yep.
Okay. It's going to move 20 feet. Pretty much, it's in range. It's gonna make one more strike at you.
No chance.
15 to hit. It is a miss. Spore servants make their way 40 feet further forward.
Keeve will try hitting it if spores are good.
Yeah, go ahead. Now that you're within range. 3 per day. Pacifying spores. It's a con save,
DC
right?
11.
I rolled a 13.
Alright.
Shane, moving 20 feet then.
Yep.
You can only make it like this far. Dweeby.
Disengage.
35 feet. Alright.
How far away is Keeble from this thing?
Within killing range.
Listen, Keeble's not carrying any gold.
You're right. Protect Raider good.
What say you, Dweeby?
35 feet.
Buckle up, people.
Wait, what's Keeble's movement speed? What the fuck?
Same as the puddings. And the pudding just sprinted and he didn't, so it caught up.
Why would you not?
21 to hit. He was trying to pacify. He's being a hero.
Yeah, that is.
How much health do you have, John?
22 hit points.
You can survive.
Unless you want me to roll.
No.
A
Do you
48
have
plus 4.
resistances to... You don't even have acid resistance? Gosh.
No, he ain't got nothing.
He ain't got nothing. Hey, that's really low damage. That's actually really good.
He's a little mushroom boy.
6, that's 7. That's 7 plus 3. So it's only 14 damage between the acid and the slashing. So you're still in it. The Spore Servants at this point are pretty much in the clear with everyone else. Dweeby, it's a question of what you want to do and what Keeble wants to do.
Keeble wants to punch it.
You're not going to do Pacifying Spores again?
I mean, I could try. Can't do both, right?
You can't do both.
They're actions.
So, pick your poison.
If I punch, it's gonna like eat my arm.
Yeah. That's the problem. Problem with Black
But does
Bolt.
it eating my arm, can I still do damage to it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna punch it.
Okay.
Plus 2 to hit.
Roll a 7 or higher.
I got 17 plus 2.
Alright, would you like me to roll the damage? It's 2d4 plus 2d4, so it's a little weird.
No, it's 2d4 plus 2d12.
What? No, fist.
You gave me poison mushroom.
Oh,
with my fist.
oh my god, I did! Oh, yo, that's huge! Never mind, bro. You knew what you were doing the whole time.
So what? 2d4 for the bludgeoning.
Yep.
And then 2d12. Total, it's 15 damage.
That's respectable, honestly.
1 plus a 12 plus a 1 plus a 1.
It's just got way too much freaking health, though. It don't got any resistances, at least. Oh, it's got immunity to acid damage.
Well, it's not acid, it's poison.
Oh, you're right. It don't got immunity to poison damage. So it was how much? 14 or something? Or it was...
15 total, including
15
the
total.
bludgeoning.
Okay.
That could have been way
took
better.
a substantial amount of damage. It's not
I
that
got
hurt.
3 1s and a 12.
That's a shame. Okay, you take 1d8 acid damage. You took 4 acid damage. And that's it. Dweeby, are you moving on?
Dude, why wouldn't you just run?
You said I took 4 acid
4
damage?
acid damage, yep.
Gotcha.
Why wouldn't you just run, man?
Because he's a heroic little
He's a
mushroom.
hero.
You're an idiot.
You were a
You
friend.
are the biggest of idiots.
You were a friend to his tribe. And in honor of Big Mike, he's being a hero. Are you running 70 feet?
He's the biggest idiot I've ever met in my life.
Are you running 70 feet? Or are you helping?
How far am I from Black Pudding?
Like 20 feet?
How
This is
far
like-
can I shove this thing?
Shove what thing?
The pudding.
You want to shove the pudding?
You're gonna lose your arms.
He doesn't need arms where he's going.
I need to check if it can be pushed. It's gloop glop. You can't push gloop glop.
I'm
Well, you can't, just not effectively.
strong man.
Where's that written in the rules that you can't push Gloop Cloud?
I am the rules, Jacob.
Uh-huh.
This is
thinking.
like the scene from the first James Cameron Avatar movie when the blue person is falling and lands on that helicopter thing and bounces.
He's trying to take the shove action.
Yep.
I'm
Let him
reading the
cook,
shove
alright?
action. He's allowed to make the shove action. In which case,
Lose your fingers, though.
you will lose your fingers. You can do it multiple times as well. As many times as you have an attack.
How far can I push this thing at a
I'm
time?
reading. You need to make an athletics check twice. You either
Well,
knock
what-
the target prone or push it 5 feet away from you.
Let's start with 1. I got a 10.
Okay. I got a nat 20.
Okay, well, I'm going again. 23.
Can't beat that. Gets pushed 5 feet back.
And then I take the rest of my movement backwards.
Yep. So I think you moved 20 feet forward. You pushed in
So
about
15.
15 feet back. And then Evil. Okay, here's where there's a problem. Pudding has higher initiative than Keeble. Which means it's just gonna move right on up. Try to eat Keeble. That rolled off the table. Hold on.
Well, I tried.
You did try. It also might have missed though. It only got a 14. Is that? Oh, that is enough.
No, it hits.
Keeble, been an honor. 48 acid damage. It's 17 damage. Keeble has
Alright,
been
play it.
consumed by the black pudding. Dweeby,
Play
are you
him
ready?
out.
Oh yeah, I'm sprinting out.
That's a shame.
It's been an honor, Keeble. You should have just fucking ran. What the hell is wrong with you?
He's an
Gonna
average
put-
intelligence mushroom, alright?
Promiscuous over his dead body.
After
I think a
escaping
mushroom
from
can know when it's outclassed.
after escaping with your
I can
life.
tell you, fungi do not know when they're outclassed.
So true. After escaping with your life from the Black Pudding due to the noble sacrifice of Keeble, you finally find and meet up with the rest of your crew who have been running to the end of this spiraling upwards hill of death. The spore servants you kind of find pacified, not moving. You realize that without Keeble's influence, they can no longer serve you. The crates that
Fine.
you carried this far are simply here. Turning a corner, Eddie is alright, although his arm is not in good shape. The armors are here, and half of the gold that was in the crate of Crane and Eddie is gone.
Why wouldn't you just run, man? You actually just made everything so much harder than it has to be.
You still have the other crates, and you're on your way out of the Underdark. Not to the surface, but out of the Underdark. And the rest of your journey should be safer. But it's not over. And I think that is where we will leave off. Done. All right.
Right.
Anything else we wanted? I think that's a wrap, right?
That's exactly what I was looking for.
I'm
It's this.
ending the recording. Until next time, gamers. Game out. Something.